Welcome to Spurs Vision TV. Can you hear me, Jamie? Everything's clear?
Good evening,
Yep,
good morning,
good.
good afternoon.
Yep, of course. Good evening to all you guys in Asia, right? Good afternoon to all you guys in UK, England, at home, right? Home ground, and of course
Americas.
Europe, and of course good morning to all you guys in the Americas, right? Especially those from Canada, right? And
Not
especially I
just
got a guest here. It's
the
5
Western
a.m. there.
Canada.
Yeah. Western Canada means Western America, right? The Americas, right? And of course, don't forget, big up to Brian, right? He's reached home safely, and I guess he'll be sleeping because he's having jet lag. If not, the cat will usually wake him up, and he'll join us. Maybe he'll join us a bit later. All right. So at the moment, today is a good day, right? We're going to watch the our newly appointed manager, right? Let's see what he can do, right? Jamie, any words before I bring in our guests?
I just hope that it's an auspicious start to his Premiership account, and the players actually have realised who they're playing for, fans and manager alike. Not for Levy, for Conte, and for us.
All right, that's good. That's good. All right, guys, please welcome our guests. Usually, there are most of my regulars around, and just give them a big hand. Hi, guys.
Hello.
How things?
Hello. And okay, there'll be a good afternoon here and a good morning here too. Yes, good afternoon here and a good morning here.
You didn't even get the joke, Eugene.
What joke?
You said to give everyone a big hand.
Oh, get out.
For God's sake. Oh, I said back rub. Good jokes, Jamie. Oh, God.
No, that's what you say to Daniel Levy. No, I'm working up to the good jokes. We're going to be on for a while.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, anybody, if can find the lineup to share screen, we can bring up.
Adam's already seen it, and he went, "Oh no, the same lineup as Vitesse."
Exactly the same lineup as Vitesse. Unbelievable.
Can you blame me, like?
Okay.
No.
All right, but before that, guys, there are a lot of guests in the chats at the moment. Just let me say hi to them. Big up, Mr. K. Right, Mr. K is a bit busy today. If he has time, he'll join us. If not, he's got some work to do. Right, Chris Agamba. Right.
Of course, the legend that is Chris Agamba.
Yeah, Chris Agamba, the legend. And don't forget, we have Mark Swift. Mark Swift is another legend too, who's always supporting. Thanks, Mark. Right, John Fitzpatrick, Coys. Right, yes, today we're all excited. And of course, Adam's here too. Adam's sitting here.
Yeah. I'm sure he's a handsome fella.
He's your stunt double.
Have you guys noticed that we rarely see Adam and Adam in the same room together?
Adam and Adam in the same room together. Yeah.
That is.
And guys, I don't think most of you guys have not met Scott before, apart I think for Brad. Brad has met Scott before, right?
I've met Scott before.
I don't think Rez has. I don't think Adam has. And
not in the camp,
person,
so to speak.
I've seen him on the shows. And in the
I remember Scott telling me how his kids thought it was funny that I was getting a numb bum from sitting in the seat too long.
No, Scott is
that was one of their favorite comments, Jamie. They were laughing about that for a while.
Scott's a regular viewer of the SSS show, so big up to Scott.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, Scott, you join. Okay. All right, guys. Before we go to our team, right? Let's go to yesterday's matches, right? Anything that strikes out to you? I know Manchester United losing to M City. I think we could more or less calculated that, right? But Norwich beating Brentford and then Farker getting sacked.
I can just. Well, it's not 10 minutes yet, but I can just imagine the Sun headline.
Don't go there,
Yeah. It would start with the manager's name and off.
Yes, Daniel off.
But you can say his name. It's not swearing. You can say his Sparkle. It's not swearing.
No, I know. But for me, it's too close for.
All right.
Too close to home for Jamie. Yeah. And of course, then what happened to Chelsea drawing with who? Burnley.
Burnley.
And Tuchel came out and said, "Oh, Burnley was lucky." Does that really play into it? Lucky?
Oh, well, luck is part of the game as well.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll take it, right? Win or loss, we'll take it. Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
And then we have what? Crystal Palace beating Wolves, right? That was another. No, I think Crystal Palace turning on quite not a bad team. You know, they're looking quite good. All right.
I think. I was very, very dismissive of Patrick Vieira when he first signed. I thought, what has this guy done? And he has slotted into that team, into that setup perfectly. And I think he's removed the sort of dull doer thing, what I call the Stodgson effect, from that team, and they're reveling in their newfound confidence and freedom to play football. So you got to give him credit. Arsenal, so and so that he is, he's done well. He's done well.
That's what he gave him, confidence.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And okay, let me say a shout out to Prithvi. Prithvi will join us after the match. Usually he needs to watch the match. Right. I know. I mean, as we see it, right, Vieira has actually planned out his career quite well, being a top class manager, on the road to being a top class manager. He started, I think, learning from the ropes from the bottom, and he slowly climbed up, being manager of smaller clubs and all that. Now he's given a chance to manage Crystal Palace, and he's getting results. And I think in the long run, do you see him being time to take over Arsenal, guys?
What, Vieira? Oh yeah. He will.
I think it's too early to say, to be honest.
Yeah, in 15 years, when Arteta's process is finally finished,
When no one else is left to trust it.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yeah. It'll just be him and Pat Rice.
Stop! Ricky's online.
He'll join us if he has some time. I think. Still Ricky Villa. Yeah. And SSS. It was asterisk, right?
Johnny was asterisk. I was Obelix, and he was Weetabix.
Weetabix, that was
For those of you who know your asterisk comics, that's a bit of a joke.
Yes, I know. Yeah, right. And of course, then the other match was, of course, Brighton was expected to beat Newcastle, and Newcastle has come to a stage of appointing. How? Is it confirmed yet?
I don't think
I know.
so.
And then why is he sitting in the box with the Amanda Stately woman?
Because he's likely to be appointed, but they probably haven't done the paperwork yet.
Dotting the I's and crossing the T's. That sort of stuff.
He's hardly a mega bucks appointment, though.
Yeah, but they weren't going to get one.
It's the right move, right? You bring in him for the first year or two while they build it up.
Right.
And then after you've bought everyone in, then you can start to bring in the big name. He's just a placeholder.
So you're saying he's Newcastle's Nuno?
Pretty much, yeah. I think he's just holding it down until they get a few more players, and then can bring in the guy.
We saw the same. We saw the same with Chelsea. We saw the same with Chelsea, and we saw the same with Man City as well. When they
hopefully we'll see the same like with us, like with Conte.
But on Bob's show, was it earlier in the morning last night or something like last night in UK, right? You guys were really happy, still keeping Ollie in the wheel, right? At the ending part, I saw that video. What the memes of there was
Eugene has frozen.
He's frozen.
He's deep in thought.
He's very deep in thought.
He's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I think there's some Wi-Fi. Hold on, I think I'm having too many streams open
Technical
at one
issues.
time. Technical issues.
Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi? As in, like, your wife is watching Netflix or something.
Okay, that's a good job, Jamie. Just because
I was making moderators. You see, and all that. And all right, just let me bring in one more guest, right? While we slowly go through this.
Oh,
We've got our surrogate Daigle.
Shopping did annoy me today, so I'm already in a little bit of a bad mood.
Okay,
We see what happens in the next couple of hours.
Really, Chris?
hide.
It's Chris the Daigleite.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've taken
hey,
Brian's
Chris.
mantle while he goes to Canada. I'm the
Official
UK version of.
yeah.
How is everyone?
Yeah,
All
fine,
right.
fine. Chris,
Seemingly happier than you.
yeah, you were doing a stadium tour or something?
Yeah, I did the stadium tour I didn't pay for it, so Brian forgives me, I think, because I didn't give Levy any money. It got paid for me, but yeah, it was.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's done it. I preferred the White Hart Lane one because White Hart Lane felt like a football stadium. This is just, it felt like the O2. It was still good, but we end up going into the NFL changing rooms, which is exactly what you want when you go for a Tottenham tour, isn't it? Like seeing
Yeah. It's what Levy wants you to see, isn't it?
No, it could stand for one day. It could stand for no effing Levy.
No effing Levy.
Yeah, it was good, but I preferred the White Hart Lane one.
I went on the White Hart Lane one back in 1993, and I actually passed Ozzy Ardiles on the stairs as we were going through it.
Nice.
Really?
You
Perfect time.
held your lip. You didn't go, oh yeah, win the cup for Tottenham.
What did amuse me, you get like multimedia devices, so you get like interviews and things like that, and videos, and in the home changing room they had an interview with Harry Kane, and he said, before the game we're going through tactics and blah blah. Half time, it's pretty much about the first half. I was like, cheers for that. I wondered what half time was for. That did make me laugh.
Harry Kane, the commentator's version, current day version of Lester Bigot.
Wait, but
His video also said, what was it? It was every time I go on the pitch, I put my all into it. So I'm assuming that was filmed a little while ago.
Yes, before the summer.
all right.
They're just many had a dodgy belly.
It's that kind of searing, razor sharp insight that football fans really, really thrive on. I think, Yeah. When I get on the pitch, all I'm thinking about is the pitch and the ball and my teammates. Like, really, I never realised.
And that's where I've been going wrong. I thought half time was to talk about what's for dinner later on. I didn't realise it was about the first half. I've been educated.
One question. Hold on, Chris. Did they give you any brochures for any condominiums or any flats to buy?
Unless they were hidden somewhere, but I didn't get any thrust in my face. No.
Welcome to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium tour. As you can see, we have some lovely apartments.
Invest on Leland.
Our sponsors, AXA.
Oh dear.
Chris is an actual supporter. They don't want any of those guys around the club. They just want the money guys.
There was a supplement to that, Rez.
Yeah.
And it read, this actual tour, the Skywalk, is actually made for Daniel Levy when it all goes tits up.
He's going to go abseiling without a rope.
Oh, yeah.
No, he'll go with the rope, but someone will just cut it.
Preferably around his neck.
Or at very least, he'll have a meltdown. He'll go to the edge and he'll do a Titanic impression.
Only this time the people doing the thing will fall off.
Oh dear. Sorry, Chris and Scott, you joined a bit late. We were talking about the matches that passed yesterday. Any comments? We go to Scott first. What about yesterday's games?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Chelsea one is one that sticks out just because they looked they looked like they were almost not unbeatable, but they looked like they were gonna drop very few points this year. To see them drop points to Burnley was a little shocking. I'll say about Farke and Norwich.
Excuse me?
I guess nice that he got the win, but they were so bad last time he was up. And so bad this year that I don't know. Maybe you keep him because he can get you back up when you go back down this year inevitably. But the way that they played in the Premier League, there was no reason to keep him at all. He just did not get how to have a Leicester team play. He was too much stuck to playing open, I think.
Who else was surprised by that? Because last time Norwich were here, They weren't quite as bad, but they were. It was nailed on that it was very certain that they were going to get relegated, and they stuck with him. And they stuck with him.
I think that was for the first time, though. It's exactly the same this time, isn't it? So he got away with it once, did it the first time. He's doing exactly the same again. So is that a case of just hasn't learned his lessons and they need to, because they'll go down again?
What do Norwich expect is the question. Well, they don't have the resources to punch at the Premier League level, I don't think.
Or that maybe he won a game, so they were worried that he was going to ruin their yo-yo financial plan.
That could be it, all right.
Yeah.
All about the
hey guys, you think about it. Norwich has gone down 3 to 4 times in this past 10 years. Correct?
3 times in the last 6 years.
3 times in the last 6 years. So every time you go down, you get about 100 over
Derek.
million. Yeah. Oh, Derek's here.
Who's here? What? Oh, Derek. Hello, Derek.
And Eugene's frozen again.
Every time you go down, you get about 100 over million.
What is?
As the parish.
Big up, Derek.
Yep. It's my Wi-Fi. Having problem with my Wi-Fi. Yep. Let me see what I can do with it. I'm trying to cut off some more
bloody Wi-Fi.
Apps that's running behind. Netflix, right? Some porn-up channels. No. Are we 10 minutes in here? Oh, we are. Okay.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Right. Okay, I guess this will do. Right. Let me see. Okay, we're back. Right. Derek Hutchinson, big up. Yeah. Derek Hutchinson, big up. Right. Shane Black. Shane, I drop you the link if you have.
Hey.
Yep. Shane. Yep.
Sometime
Hey, Shane. I haven't seen Shane some time. Right. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Right. I did message you. If you want to hop on, the link is there. Right. And of course, Prithvi is saying something. What's Prithvi saying? Like Eugene said earlier, they're making money by relegating and promoting themselves back. Yep.
Back to back, yeah.
It's dangerous.
I don't understand.
I would imagine. Do you know what? I would imagine
if you do that, right?
There'll be some kind of clause that basically says if you give you a parachute payment and you get promoted and then relegated again, I think it would put things, because otherwise there'd be more than just Norwich playing that silly game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. But sometimes you do see it. It's a pattern. You get they go up, they come down, they go up, they come down. Every time they go down, they get 100 over million. Every time you come up, you get 100 over million. All in all, you get about 300 million every time you do that. So after 3-4 times,
I mean, Norwich,
you get a billion.
Norwich have done that, they should be sitting on close to £750 million, because they're not buying players.
And they're not buying players. That's why I don't understand. There must be something going on there. The woman.
I'm not sure they're a massively attractive prospect going to Norwich and
no, but
a yo-yo up and down. Top players aren't going to want to. It's the same with Newcastle, isn't it? In January, there's a good chance that not many people are going to go to Newcastle and then wait till the summer. If they survive relegation in the summer, then every man and his dog will go there. But at the moment in time, if they go down, they're stuck there in the Championship, and they don't want that.
They got
Newcastle even won a game this season.
Guys, hold on. Let me give a big shout out to Wayne Bonner. Wick Bonner, thanks for support. Right, and he's saying I'm freezing more than what Nuno did during the sidelines. Yeah. Wi-Fi issues. Right. Of course, Ishak. Right, Ishak. Right. Thanks for support. Right. Do you think that what do you think of the same team playing again? Guys, since we talked, Chris, anything to say about the games that went by yesterday?
I'm just pretty annoyed that we lost 3-0 to Manchester United because they were awful again yesterday and didn't turn up. And yet, but then I guess it could be a blessing in disguise, because if we'd have won that, we wouldn't have got Conte now. But, Brighton, I was surprised about with Newcastle. Newcastle were horrendous against us, and Brighton have been really good. But
yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's
and
the nature.
Shane is still not feeling that well. So
if it was a case of you could extrapolate results from what's gone before, they'd just give us the league after 3 games, because we beat everyone and no one else did. But
stop the count.
The whole Man United game, Liverpool and City have done what exactly we should have done to them, which is attack them. They couldn't cope. Could have been about it. It was De Gea was man of the match by a mile in that first half. We ended up just sitting back.
We didn't have the capability because Johnny told this story to us. I think it was actually on this channel last week about the rondo before the beginning of the game. Those players were not up for that fight. They weren't. Okay, they were not interested. and it showed on the pitch. And you could be playing seriously. Norwich would have beaten us that day. Norwich would have beaten us that day because we did not have the capability to beat anyone that day. And it was just
there's no
they had
the Johnny story was what he said last week was when they were doing the pre-game warm-up or training or something like that, right? The other players weren't listening to the coaches. They just weren't doing what they were being asked, until and Dombele said, okay, I'll get the ball, and then the thing went on. If not, nobody moved. So I guess
they better be listening to the coaches now, otherwise they're going to be up at that That bit in the documentary, where Mourinho said that Dele's a terrible trainer and he laughed. I mean, that could be something he was laughing about, something that Harry Kane said and it was just edited. But if, let's say, for the sake of example, it was genuine a response to Mourinho. If he does have a Conte's likely to run across the room and strangle him. I mean, Mourinho was tough love and everything like that. I think Conte is another level of that. So if he's in a good position because he's likely, if he doesn't get what he wants in terms of the money from Levy, he will just walk, and his reputation is intact. Whereas Mourinho was trying to rebuild his reputation. So I think if Conte says, well, Dele's not a good trainer, he doesn't care, he's more interested in Fortnite and all of that business and sponsorships, he needs to go out. Either he goes out or Conte leaves, and Levy is going to be at the mercy of all the fans who then 100% hate him. So, the players have to buck up, or they will be shipped out. I think. And
he turned up for the press conference 90 minutes late, didn't he? Because he was still training with them. Yeah. So that's promising.
I mean, that's an improvement. It should be 90 days too late after how we've played this season.
The other night you weren't around, Chris, but I think the game against Vitesse was the perfect game. It showed the good sides, the bad sides. It showed him.
It's just nice to see a manager on
the rest. Just a browser.
It's just nice to see a manager on a pitch, like just not crossing his arms and standing there, but running around. And on the stadium tour, it was obviously this is Conte's seat. It's like it was pointless having heated seats. He's never in the bloody thing.
Chris,
Conte would heat the seat himself.
Chris, is Conte's seat where he keeps his jacket.
Did you see the interview with Conte and Henry?
No, I didn't. Was that on Sky or something like that?
Henry said to him, so what happens if you tell a player to do something and he doesn't do it? He said, I kill him.
I just love his phrase that he said, winners find solution, losers find excuses. That just tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it?
Brilliant.
I mean, it's an adaptation of Sun Tzu, because Sun Tzu says a victorious army wins first and then goes to war. A defeated army goes to war first and then finds a way to win, or then tries to find a way to win. So it's all psychological, and this is something we've needed for a long time. The reason that Poch, ultimately was sacked, the reason that Mourinho failed, the reason that Nuno failed. They each had a specific weakness as well. I'm not sort of excusing their failings, because they did each fail in a way.
Saying Conte as a general.
They had a group of players that are psychologically, at the moment still, because he's only been here less than a week, are still psychologically ill-equipped to be winners.
Yes.
Right? They are not winners up here. They might have the physical attributes, they might have the physical skills to do what's needed, but that last couple of percent is what differentiates winners from competitors or from competitors.
This is why
we don't have that.
This is why I think he's going to go all out to win the League Cup, because that in the quarterfinals that will make a statement. And it will instill that winning mentality, hopefully.
Guys, I put out the lineup at the bottom because Ishak did ask, right, what do we think about it? It's the same lineup that played Vitesse. We're playing Everton now, and then of course Shane Black says that we're playing back to the 3-4-3 again, right? Being 3-4-3. Do you see?
Yeah, I saw that.
How things are going?
I can see it, Joe.
Actually, I've just seen a comment from Prithvi.
Scott.
How do you say
Scott,
his name?
Yeah. Prithvi. Prithvi, yeah. Scott,
saying
yes.
that,
Do what you got to do. I'll pull you back. I'll bring you back in again afterwards. All right.
okay, that Lo Celso and Dembele are going to play small roles, but even the little glimmer in the Vitesse game, I actually think that and Dembele is going to prick his ears up and start performing, because he's got a manager that is, A class. He's actually got someone that he wants to prove to. So I think that there's going to be an upturn on Dembele's form over the next couple of months.
Could I
Also,
just
I
ask
think
a
he has
quick
his
question?
own. No, go on, Chris.
So, oh no, carry on. You had your hand up.
Okay, no, I was about to
before,
say they were talking about an Irish hospital streamer that Conte has brought in Dembele's own personal trainer, like to improve his fitness.
Oh, that's
So
good.
like,
He did it
slowly
with
but surely should
Lukaku.
start to improve now.
He did it with Lukaku at Inter. It wasn't quite
look
on
what
the
happened to
same
him.
thing. He went over there. Everyone said, "What is it with Lukaku? He's sluggish. He's a little bit overweight. What's going on?" And no one could find an answer. Conte basically it was his nutritionist.
Nutrition.
Said, "You're eating the wrong thing. There's something that you're eating that's doing this to you. Let's cut that out. Change your diet." And he turned into a fucking machine.
Yeah, he's the reason why he's at Chelsea now.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know,
yeah,
he will do that individual sort of checking as well.
No,
And
I think no, Rez. You see, what Conte is doing now is right. He's having a system, and his system that he implements win things. Right, it goes down to the every detail. Right, even I think how long your toenails are from your boots. He calculates all that. You get what I'm saying? And your hairstyle might affect your mental playing. He will tell Delhi, shave your head off. Right? If you want to play
I think
properly.
your wish is the father of the thought on that one. To be honest, Eugene, I think you want him to shave his head off because, to be honest, we all do.
Eugene,
yes,
you forgot that one about sex with the wife.
Yeah. Don't move.
Or girlfriend.
But guys, right? Apart from that, right?
Not fun for the ladies.
I went through Conte's first interview, and in his first interview, he has already taken the first swipe at who, our great chairman, because he says that no, you got this big great stadium, you got all this blah blah blah, the bling bling bling, but you got nothing on the green. That's what Conte directly said. So when he put out that statement, I do not know whether it will affect.
Indirectly.
He said it indirectly, and I'm sure that our friend will pick it up, right? So that could be the first signs of a little cracks happening, right?
No. He could have been told by Levy to say that, couldn't he?
Yeah.
But I've got a question.
Is Levy going to? That means Levy is admitting that he's wrong now. If he's told by Levy to say that.
Or
everyone expects Conte to say stuff like that. So Levy's probably said, "Yeah, let's start the ball rolling. People will hate me, and then they'll see that I've changed because I give you money. Aren't I wonderful?" It's all my games with Levy. It's all smoke and mirrors.
I agree I don't think that Conte would be told exactly what to say, or would say what they wanted him to say. I think what he says, will be 99% Conte. I mean, he's got the remit to back it up, hasn't he? He said, "Well, look, look what I've won, so you've got to trust me." And I don't think he would.
Jose had that as well, though.
Yeah, but
to an extent, not currently.
Yeah, Jose was on the way down, and I think Jose's ended at Man United. To be honest,
let's let Rez comment, because
you're saying halfway. Yeah, go ahead, Rez.
I was going to say, alternatively, you also have to bear in mind that Levy has been banging this message about we're building the structure and in order to make us win things. So what Conte actually said is actually in alignment with what Levy has said. I'm not saying about what Levy has done, but what he said. So I don't think this is in any way a comment on Levy. I think he's actually, in this instance, because he's new, he's been here less than a week. He's not going to start making those comments now. Nobody would, even Conte.
Yeah,
he's not.
That's a good point, actually.
He's eccentric. He's passionate. He's volatile, but he's not fucking stupid to start.
I understand.
He's definitely passionate. Did you see him on the touchline?
Yeah, but he's covered it up very well in the wordings that he used in this way. He's not directly. But what I'm saying is that he is actually saying what we are saying.
Of course.
Yeah.
But what we've been saying is also what Levy has been saying. He's been paying lip service to as well. So, you know, in that we can't say, is Conte saying it the way that we as the supporters mean it, or is he saying it the way that Levy has been saying it? We can't draw that conclusion. Again, it's the wish being the father of the thought on that one. Right now, there is nothing that Conte will do, say, or demonstrate that we can draw any hard and fast conclusions from, including the lineup, for instance.
Can I just ask a question? It's more to Vez from what you said something earlier, but to the panel. I completely agree that the players don't have that 2% that turns them from winners to competitors to winners. But do you think he's going to have the time? If he's got 18 months, is that enough time to do that? Because I firmly believe, I've been saying this for months now, that all the managers we've had, Nuno when he got his contract and now Conte, they both expire when Poch's expires. So I think he's coming back. And I think what Brad says about the League Cup, hell for leather to win that. I think Conte is in to win something, regardless of what it is, and then Poch can come back in. But do you think, being that Jose couldn't change those winners' mentalities, do you think Conte is able to do that in 18 months? Because I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on, guys. So let me say this first, okay? What I've seen from his interviews recently, right? One thing he has not said, right? He has not said that our squad has quality, our players have ability, right? He said everything the opposite. He said our squad needs this to improve. Everything that he says needs to improve. When Jose came in, he said, "Oh, we have got quality in our squad. We can go far with this squad. I love this squad." Right? Nuno came, says that, "Oh, we have the same, more or less the same thing repeating." But now Conte has come in, right? Conte has not said one word about our squad having any quality. He's just pointed out all their deficiencies, right? And he needs to improve in that. So I guess the system that he has, that we can see now, right? That we have to give him a chance, right? Like today, the players being lined up, it's the same players again playing against Vitesse.
I think the contract length, that was given is just keeping the options open. And if Conte succeeds and shows movement in the right direction, then they'll change the conditions of his contract, and Poch won't be a consideration.
I mean, we all say that.
But guys, why do we have this obsession about Poch coming back?
Exactly. And are we not forgetting as well, the players that got him sacked are still here. If we offload the players, then in 18 months, fine, he can come back and do his thing. But not with the likes of, hang on, correct me if I'm wrong here. Winks was there, Davis was there, and Nobele just ended sales of the game, so I don't count them. And a few others as well, like Dyer as well. They were all there when he got sacked.
We're all obsessed with the contract that Levy's given him, saying, "Oh, it's only 18 months." That might have been Conte might have suggested that. It might have been Conte saying, "Well, look, let's come here for a short time and see what happens." That's why
I still think it's quite suspicious. But I mean, I agree with you, Adam. It's still the same players, and Brian Daigle said it on many a times that he wants Pochettino back, but not when Levy's there. It would be a bit of a not a suicide mission, but a bit. But I just think Levy's in a position now where a lot of fans hate him, and after the Man United game, he realised how many, and he just does stuff to appease the fans. And Poch coming back, you saw what happened with Ronaldo with United. It didn't matter that would it affect our system or anything. It was Ronaldo's back. We love the club again, and so I think it's just the impact thing there, and hope it goes well. But I mean, that's just my opinion. It's just. I love a conspiracy theory, so this kind of goes.
No,
I can see where you're coming from, though, Chris.
Yeah, Res. You have something to say?
I think that the return of Poch is not necessarily something that's sat foremost in Levy's mind right now. I mean that exactly as Wayne is saying. It is sentimentality. I mean, we experienced so much joy under that man, and he holds a special place in my heart as a supporter, as a Spurs supporter, because after the years of struggle, and there was progression, he just made us the best team in the country 2 seasons on the trot. Right. Unfortunately, we didn't win anything, but we've got to take that rose-tinted view off, because what existed then doesn't exist anymore. We were still at White Hart Lane and Wembley. We had a group of very young, very hungry players who had no fear. We're never gonna get that specific squad back again. You know, the squad that Poch might take over if he did come back would be completely different. Even if the same players were still there, they're different people now. We're talking about 5 years difference probably by the time Conte's contract expires. I don't see Levy as being sentimental, right? In that sense. And what Conte will do for the club has the potential to completely alter the culture of the club, and then Poch coming back into that might be not a match made in heaven, a match made in hell. We don't know. You know,
Poch did claim a lot of deadwood out when he first came in, didn't he?
Yeah, it took him time as well. It took him time.
I don't believe that Levy is thinking in those terms. I really don't. It just isn't. It doesn't fit with the idea of this sort of methodical, ruthless, numbers-driven person to bring back, even though he has expressed affection for Poch in the past. I don't see it happening.
Let's get some.
Whilst Eugene's frozen, Rez, I got a question for you. Do you think that the Conte's contract was more or less already done before we signed him? Like it was there in the background, because it happened with Mourinho as well. Overnight, Mourinho was our boss. Literally overnight, Conte's our boss, and we saw the contract in the documentary. It was about 500 pages. So
I think the possibility existed that they might have just revisited the negotiations they had before in the summer, and just it went on from there. But I will also say at the same time that, you know, when you've got money, you can hire lawyers to draw up contracts very quickly. That's okay, thing.
Guys. Hold on.
Piffling amounts in comparison. You know, a couple of hundred.
Well, I was going to
contract like that.
I was going to say a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
I was going to say a few minutes ago that I see Conte like a horse trainer. He's a purveyor of fine flesh. And when he looks at our squad,
well, he's Italian.
Kane's nearly 29.
Yeah.
Kane's nearly 29. Son is round about the same age.
30, coming up 30.
How much longer are these two guys going to last? Because that's who we're depending on most of the time.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about this player, we talk about that player, midfield, defence, but it's a bloody front line we've got to watch as well, because they're aging and they can't keep up that pace forever.
Correct.
You know,
it'd be interesting what he does with Dane Scarlett. Dane Scarlett really should be going on loan, because he ain't getting any game time. He should be going on loan.
So bloody young as well,
League Two, playing 40 games a year or whatever they play.
Bloody right.
In those, because he's being wasted at the moment. He's only 17, isn't he? So if he goes in January, it's not the end of the world. But if he stays the season, it's a waste. So I think he'll ship him out. I hope he does.
He should be playing for. Ironically enough, he would have had a great development under Daniel Farke at Norwich, right? That's the irony, but that's gone. Exactly. I mean, look at what he did to Skip. You know, Daniel Farke does well with young players, and they needed some firepower up front. So screw it. Put him in that thing, toughen him up. You know, get some of the rough edges knocked off, and he'll develop really well. He does need to go on loan.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a few. Niall John's another one. Dylan Markandé. I possibly butchered the name. Alfie Devine's probably still only 16, so he can only go on loan when he's 17. But
17.
Certainly when he turns 17, he has to go on loan. And we've got so many prospects in the youth squad. They all need to be shipped out on loan and get some game time experience.
Absolutely.
Harry Kane went on loan to several clubs.
Yeah, he did.
Including Norwich.
Even Norwich. Just loan out all of our youth to Norwich now, and then we'll win the league in 5 years' time. No bother at all.
Alfie Whiteman's another one. Just get him on loan, and he get shots fired at him every week to get him used to playing.
Yeah,
Alfie Whiteman's on loan already. Yeah, Whiteman's on loan already. Yeah,
Alfie Whiteman.
But guys,
heads up. 20 minutes till kick off.
I've seen Dean Smith has been sacked.
Yes,
is that true?
I can't believe that.
Yeah. Just confirmed by the BBC.
I can't believe that.
My gosh.
Well,
November is the second month, I guess. Just before,
well, I guess they want
the
before the transfer window, don't they? If they're in trouble.
But everybody's getting sacked except for one person.
Yeah.
Oh,
he will do though. He will do in this window, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. But no, I'm wondering.
I've spoken to a couple of United fans. They've got Arsenal away and Chelsea away, or home or whatever. But so he thinks that if he does get fired, it'll be similar to like Nuno. Nuno got a couple of the big hitters out of the way and then was gone. So they'll do the same with Ollie. They'll get rid of Arsenal and get rid of Chelsea, and then they'll get someone in rather than a new manager come straight in and Arsenal and Chelsea.
Into that
I can see the headline: the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You were doing so well with the jokes, Jamie.
That's one of your better ones, Jamie. That's one of your better ones.
I don't think so.
Oh, Jamie. Oh, Jamie.
Okay, guys, hold on, guys. Scott, what do you think about this lineup? This is gonna be interesting.
I guess I'll say I'm okay with it because I think Conte's just trying to figure it out, right? So he's kind of using some of the more veteran players, some of the more experienced guys. Like, obviously, I don't like Ben Davies in there. I don't fully get it. So, but whatever, he's playing. Davies is experienced. He's experienced in a back three, experienced playing that role. So that's okay. I mean, if it stays like this for 4 or 5 weeks, I'll be a little concerned. I'm not really a fan of the 4-3-3-2. I'd rather see the 3-5-2 that he plays. I mean, people here probably know already I'm not a fan of Mora at all. I'm especially not a fan of him as a right winger. And I think most people that even support Mora, right, have kind of moved away from him playing on the right wing. So I'm not really a fan of the 3-4-3, but it's fine because Conte's trying to figure it out. I'll give him some time, let him play some players, and then I think once after January, especially because I think we probably need a few more players in here to play that 3-5-2 better, and then I'll kind of make more.
Is it just you're not comfortable with having a Brazilian?
Oh dear. Oh, yes, Arthur, go ahead.
And we're back.
Another joke.
What we're in danger of is saying because we've got this Conte fever, in my opinion. He's only been here, 5 minutes. He needs time to look at every single player in that squad. And at the moment, he hasn't had the time.
Preach.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's interesting, though, isn't it? I think that Nuno came in and everyone thought it would be 3 at the back. And then it was 4, and then everyone was calling for 3. Conte's been in 2 seconds, and it's 3 at the back, 2 games straight.
Chris, don't forget, Nuno's 4 at the back is contractual. He can't do anything about it.
The other thing is that we haven't actually got, apart from Ben Davies, any proper defensive fullbacks. All of our fullbacks are wing backs, effectively.
Yeah.
I think all fullbacks now. There's no such thing really as a fullback now. I don't think it's wing back.
No, there isn't such thing. But you've still got Reguilon and Emerson and even Doherty are still more forward-thinking fullback.
Doherty, definitely.
I think that goes throughout all of football. I think gone are the days of like the Ashley Coles, the Gary Nevilles, who first thought is defence and then support when you get the chance. I think it's all now about attacking and putting crosses in. And then everyone's seen Alexander-Arnold. He's not really a fullback at all, is he, Alexander? He's more of a wide midfielder. But he plays in that position and he gets away with it because Liverpool generally don't give the ball away.
And as for Davis being, I think that's because he's probably the only left-footed centre-back or who can play centre-back and has played centre-back for Wales. And so it's actual, take away whatever you think about Ben Davis, but he slots in well in that system because he can be the left-back, defensive left-back when Reguilon's gone forward, or he can be part of the back three. So it sort of makes sense that he's in there.
Yeah,
Arthur,
go ahead.
We move on to Arthur?
Yes, Arthur.
As I said to you, he needs time to look at every single player in that squad. And at the moment, he hasn't had long at all. On top of that, he's got players in there which are, in my opinion, just dead weights. We've had quite a clear out. we've got more to go. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me to see virtually all that squad go eventually.
Yeah,
to get a good side, we're going to need a total rebuild. And I'm going to quote it. Poch said it, and within a few weeks, they sacked him. It needs a rebuild, top to bottom.
That's true. That's true.
I tell you what. Do you know who would have been perfect for Conte's system in defence? Jan Vertonghen.
Oh
wow!
Yeah. He would have loved him.
Yeah. Oh, he would have. I love Jan.
I think he'll love Vermeer, though. I think he'll love Vermeer.
I heard your story on Bobby's channel yesterday about.
I mean, from the moment he arrived, and that what's it called, and that goal that he scored against Man United, really early, and did the Super Jan
phenomenal
celebration.
I love that. Like,
it was just like, you right here, mate, right here.
Exactly, forever, like,
and that's what he's looking for.
We were like the best defensive duo in the league at one stage, like
by
absolutely no debates, like
by a country mile.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true. But like what we have been saying, right? I've been watching some of the training sessions that Conte is having. He's like having one group of players like Delhi and the rest of them doing their own training, and then he's got the first teams like having this own training with him, that what he wants them to do and all that. So I guess he's how would say starting to select the players that maybe will come in to cover that who are weak in his first team and who can't do what he's been told. But to tell the truth, my fear for Davis is, right, when he played for Wales, right, Rodon covered him a lot. If you watch that games, and go ahead, Arthur. You want to say?
Eugene, all I'm going to do is to back you up on that. He is going through an assessment period.
Correct.
As we speak.
Yeah,
he's nowhere near to making his mind up, but there's a few there already. I think he's got lined up for the boot. So there's going to be a few shocks, I tell you.
That assessment period starts with training, doesn't it? Like if you put effort in training, then you'll get your chance in the first team, and that's when the real assessment starts. So I don't think Delhi will last. I honestly think Delhi just doesn't really care about football now. I think he cares more about Fortnite's sponsorship in a similar kind of way that Pogba comes across. Although at the start of the season he was killing it in assists, wasn't he? But I think Delhi's just he's lost on football now. I mean, if that was Harry Kane in that documentary, if Harry Kane got told by Mourinho, you're a terrible trainer, Harry Kane would have been furious and gone, I'll bloody show you. Delhi just laughs about it, and it's just, he gets all of this money. He's probably a multi-millionaire already now. And what is he, 25? So I don't think he really cares. And Conte won't stand for that. He'll say to Levy, get him out the door for 1 pence if that gets him out the door.
Yeah.
Guys,
to build on what Chris said with the documentary, I watched Delhi in that little segment where where Mourinho was talking to him, and he basically looked like a schoolboy who's been called to the headmaster's office, right? And he sat there, arms folded, little smirk on his face. And when I saw that, I loved Delhi at that time. And then when he was doing that, I thought to myself, dude, your career is short. Grow up, dude.
Okay, guys, we're coming close to the match now, right? Predictions?
Let's go.
Yeah, predictions before you all go. Okay. Derek Hutchinson says that we're going to win 1-4. Right?
Love your optimism, Derek. Love your optimism.
Love the positivity. Love it. 2
from Kane, 1 from Son, 1 from Reggie. Right, and this is what the Mr. K's favorite scoreline is. Right, not favorite scoreline. This is the scoreline that he always gives. Every prediction he gives is always a 1-4. All right, so who has to win? Right. Okay, Brad, go first. Your prediction.
Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit too excited about this. Quite rightly so.
Yeah, of course.
I think we're getting a little bit too excited too early, and I totally agree with what Arthur was saying. It's going to take time, so it's not going to be overnight, and the game against Vitesse probably proved that. I will go, and on the basis that we haven't had a draw all season, and I know I predicted a draw against Man United, how wrong was I? But I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw today. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, and I think it's going to be, I don't know which way, it's going to be, we're either going to be 1-0 up, 2-1 down, 2-2, or we'll be 1-0 down, 2-1 up, 2-2. I think that's how it's going to go today.
I think there's a prediction on One Football that they said it was going to be 2-2.
That's my prediction today.
Jens says it's going to be 2-1 Everton, and the scores are going to be.
Stop! You've
Richarlison.
been drinking.
Richarlison, I think, has a good record against us anyway, so I wouldn't surprise you if he bags a goal, whether we win or not. Like,
Yeah. And rest your predictions.
I'm still sticking with what my head says. My heart wants that 4-1 win, or even better, a 4-0 win. But I honestly believe it's going to be a very narrow loss. It'll be a narrow loss by the odd goal, but it could be 5-4 or it could be 1-0, but it'll be a loss, right? But I'm still going to be positive about it, because all of that is what Arthur's been saying, what a couple of others have been saying, including myself. He's still learning about this squad, and it's all data. It's all data for his work. So even if we lose, I'm still happy, because he'll then start learning about his squad.
Yeah. Mark
So I'm
Swift
going
says
to jump
2-2
off
for him
now,
too.
guys, because I've got to go and
All right.
get
I'll
back
catch
to
you.
it.
look, Chris, bye.
Catch you later.
I'll
If you guys free at halftime.
I'll
And
come back half time,
Yeah,
and then
should
I'll
be.
jump on after the match as well.
I might
a prediction from Adam.
I might come on after the game, depending on if I have any beers or not. So.
No, come on, regardless, Brad.
Still making that
decision.
And Adam, your prediction?
My head says 2-2, but my heart says 3-2 to us. Like, I don't think we're going to concede anything. I don't think we're going to concede just like one goal, because our defense, as we saw against Vitesse, is shocking. Like, and considering it's the same lineup and all. But I think if the Conte ball works as well as it did against Vitesse, then we will definitely score more than one goal. Like, absolutely, and I think that'll just be enough to get us over the line. So let's hope for more than 26 minutes this time round, and let's hope that we can actually grab it and hold on to it.
But is it going to be a Vindaloo game? You know,
what do you mean?
We're gonna score one more than you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arthur,
it is.
What's your prediction, Arthur?
Bearing in mind that he's had one day since the Vitesse game to train these guys, because he said he was going to give them Friday off. We might squeeze out 1-0 or 2-1 to Spurs. I can't see it being any more. I wish it was. I'd like 4 or 5 goals, but we are a long way behind the fit side that we used to be. So I'm being ultra cautious on this one.
All right. And Chris, you don't make predictions, right, Chris?
No, but I agree with Adam. I think there'll be more than one goal for each time. These are two teams that are struggling defensively, so I think Benitez will tell Everton and Conte will tell us to go out and attack them. So I think it'll be a fairly entertaining game. And then it depends on who makes the less mistakes. But yeah, hopefully we can attack like we did first half an hour against Vitesse, and then defend like we were doing in the first 3 games of the season. But yeah, I'm going to drop off as well and try and find the game, and then I'll be back half time and full time.
All right, that's good.
Cheers, guys.
See you later.
Come on, you Spurs.
Cheers, man.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Right.
Privet is quite positive. 4-2 to us.
Yeah. Privy saying 4-2. Who's going to score? We're going to win this, guys. Yeah. Right. And Scott, what's your prediction?
Well, that last comment by Chris about it depends who's going to make more mistakes kind of has me worried when I see Dyer and Davies playing back there. But I'm going to go with my heart. I'm saying 3-2. I don't see how we can stop them. Even their team isn't that strong. You know, they're missing Calvert-Lewin, but I still think with our defense, we're going to struggle to keep a clean sheet. And I'm going to say 3 goals for us, all 3. Harry Kane hat-trick. We haven't had time to work as a team, but I think he can have a little bit of magic on his own. He doesn't need that time. He's talented enough, and I think we'll see it today. He'll get it all on his own.
Hopefully, he's finally got a manager that motivates him.
Yeah, hopefully.
He should do.
Yeah, he should do. Right. Okay, about nearly 7 more minutes to kick off. Arthur, are you going to find a place to watch the match?
Yeah. We're lining it up here.
That's good. Brad, are you going to step out, or are you going to join us?
Yeah, I'm going to just listen to everyone's prediction. So, what's yours and Jamie's before I go?
Okay, well, mine is going to be the very traditional 2-1, and I think it will be Kane for the goals, and Son will assist at least one of them.
All right. I think I'll agree with Prithvi. It looks like a 4-2, right? Maybe Kane getting a brace, then one from Son, one from Reggie, right? Let's see how it goes. But like I said, we all believe in Conte now, even though if it doesn't turn, the results are not positive. We will take it as a positive because it will show Conte the ability of our team and our squad. Because don't forget, these are just the first starting 11. He's got 3 more subs, right? Let's see what he can do with the subs and see whether he can rely on the subs. Usually when other teams have subs, right, when they come on, they make an impact. But we have seen our subs not making any impact at all. So
we're giving Conte this sort of grace. Yet with Nuno, straight away we were nitpicking. So
Nuno's don't make subs. Nuno that didn't make any subs. That's the problem.
Yeah. And he wasn't our selection, was he? We wanted Conte, and we Conte's got the record. Nuno didn't.
Yeah.
So Nuno was like, all right.
No, I'm not being cynical. I'm just saying, hopefully, it is actually sort of like a positive indicator that we're turning a corner. Hopefully, even if Levy is going to use Conte as a reverse scapegoat, in the sense of rather than passing the blame, he's now going to sort of let some of the glory rub off of Conte onto him.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go enjoy the game. I might come back after the game, but if I don't, have a great rest of the weekend.
Brad, if you can't find anything, right? I put it in the private chats. There's a place sometimes you can find the matches on, right? And it's a very common place. No, it's very common.
Well, if you send me oh, okay. That's where I'm gonna try.
Try that. Yeah, I can't say it. I can't say it on live.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
you guys can look for him. Yeah, take care.
Conte
is coming out. Yeah, Conte is walking out into the stadium.
I'll hop off there as well. That's okay.
All right.
So I'll probably come on half-time or full-time as well. See you soon.
Bring back some potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm off as well, chaps.
Seriously, I talk about that makes me miss
you guys.
Yeah, enjoy the watch. If you get frustrated, I wanted to hop on. We're here, right, throughout the day.
All right, my friend.
Okay. Take care.
Ciao.
See, that's the Conte effect. He's speaking Italian.
Ciao. Hi, Scott. It's 3 of us again.
Oh, it's 4 technically. Arthur's frozen.
Somehow Arthur is stuck here. It's either I got some system. Let me remove. Okay, Arthur is out. Right. Yes, Scott.
I'm just quickly eating before the.
Scott is somewhere around. Maybe he's gone back.
And I'm going to make everybody watch me eat.
Okay, Scott is there. Yeah.
Anything noteworthy?
Scott's having breakfast.
No, because I don't know what Canadians eat for breakfast.
Jamie.
I mean, he might be having futan and coffee.
No, I'm having pizza from last night. Heated up because I didn't want to wake up.
Okay, so the Americans have had an effect on you, because isn't there an ESPN show called Cold Pizza?
There was, but I think it's gone. We don't get ESPN up here, so.
No, you get.
I think there. I don't think they have Cold Pizza anymore. That show they have.
What do you get? You get CBC and TNS or something like that.
TSN is like, it's actually, I don't know how well you know ESPN, but like they have TSN is Sports Center, and it's the same basic music. So it's basically ESPN, but no, it's TSN, the sports network. They're very creative.
Basically, they've done a Canadian spin, so it's rebranding.
Yeah.
Scott, you're watching on the Zone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are the players now? Are they standing in center circle?
They're showing Rafa Benitez right now. They're doing like the moment of silence for the remembrance. What do you call it over there? We have a Remembrance Day here.
Yeah, the Remembrance Sunday, the 11th day of the 11th month of the year, or the closest to it.
That now.
Yes, Grandad up there in heaven. Thank you for fighting for the 8th Army in North Africa in World War II. Francis Murray.
Amen.
Rest in peace, Grandad.
All right.
Amen.
That's a big mug. Or is that a small head?
That's a big mug, yeah.
No, I've got a big head and I've got no shoulders. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall over. Ooh. I'm a human bobblehead.
Yeah. The kids are asleep, right?
They should be at this time on a
Scott?
Sunday. If it was Saturday, they'd be watching cartoons.
No, it's about 6 a.m. in West Scottish now. You're somewhere off Edmonton.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
Well, in just under 5 weeks' time, they'll be jumping on your bed saying, "Daddy, Daddy, what you got us? What you got us?"
Yeah, no, they have to wait. I can't remember what time it is, but we don't get any sleep that day anyways. They're so excited, so but that's fine.
The older we got as children, the later the Christmas presents were opened, because as we got older, we also wanted to sleep in.
Well, that's the problem we have now. The girls, because they're 11 and 9 and 7, so they want to get up, but the boys are teenagers, so they sleep in. And last year, the
how many kids have you got?
I have 5 kids.
2 boys and 3 girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big family.
He's trying to create a new board for Tottenham.
Are they taking the knee now?
The game started for me.
Okay.
Are you still behind?
What time are you at now?
We don't know. He hasn't turned around.
Seconds.
Huh?
24 seconds.
You're 24 seconds ahead of me.
30. Oh, Eugene's frozen again.
Oh, I wasn't aware it was that cold in Malaysia.
Oh.
It's been nice here, actually. Yesterday I was wearing shorts.
Oh. It's winter time now, they said.
Oh yeah, no, I shouldn't be. If you were here, you guys wouldn't be wearing shorts. But we get so few warm days in Canada that you got to take advantage every time. I think it was only like maybe 10
we wear shorts every day.
So, 10 degrees in shorts. Okay, that's pushing it. That would be a cool day in England, but I think England at the moment we get cold, but we don't get as cold. We in the wintertime our temperatures like to hover.
My question is, what happened to autumn?
Around, it sort of merges with summer now.
We autumn already. Yeah.
Autumn is only September for us.
1 month.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And then it's this year was nice. It didn't snow until the week before, till October 24th was the first real snow here, so that was a positive.
Ah.
Yeah, before
October 24th, you already have snow.
Yeah, last year we had all our schools shut down in September 30th because of all the snow we had. Yeah, it's usual we get snow in September.
Davis, was it Reggie?
Okay.
It's Davis. Davis passing is again like that. I don't know. Let's see whether Conte will. Let's see how it goes. But sometimes if the team play for the team, right, as a squad, right, team members' mistakes can be covered. You get what I'm saying? The problem if you don't play as a team, your mistakes will always will expose you. Harry Kane. Oh. Emerson is looking good nowadays.
And apparently, was it in the last match he broke the distance record for the amount of distance covered in a match. He ran 17 miles or something crazy like that.
I know. I hope our stats will improve. Right. Mora loses the ball again. And it's out.
So you must be at about 2:30, Eugene. Is that right?
Yep, 2:40 now. You're about 3, right?
Yeah, I'll try to sync up a little bit more so that it makes sense when you're talking about it. That I'm not trying to remember.
You watched it, yeah.
Just let me know when you get to 3 minutes.
57, 58, 59. Go 3.
Well, my app is on 4 minutes.
Yes.
James always gets into the future.
I nearly pressed the audio coverage on the Tottenham site, and then I realised if I'm not careful, I'd be broadcasting through our YouTube.
Yeah. Oh dear. No, Everton do look a bit off. They don't have Decore, they don't have Mina. Is Mina playing today?
No,
I don't think so.
I think they have Godfrey and what's his name, Michael Keane.
Keane, all right.
Their center back.
Okay.
All right, I've got.
Look at Daniel Levy. My God, that beady eyes.
I've got the official Tottenham, and I've got ESPN on. So either way, I'm covered.
All right. But one thing about Conte is that he is, how you call it, more animated on the sidelines. Right.
I was gonna say he looks like he's already done more of this in the first 4 minutes than Nuno did the whole time he was here.
Yeah, that's true.
We're less animated than Simeon and his brother. They seem to get more animated when they're watching. We're watching, but they've learned how to multitask. They can watch and commentate at the same time.
They commentate too. You see, the thing is that no, I mean, if you have a big enough screen in front of you, can see clearly, then you can commentate. But like for me, I'm watching it on my handphone up here. Yeah. So
yeah, I think it's too when you're like right there with the other person. It's easier. Like even over YouTube, right?
The two people watching. Yeah.
But I'm sure they have. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure they have a pretty pretty good setup where, like you said, they have a massive screen right in front of them that they can.
Yeah,
I don't know if you watched them during the Euros,
professional studio
their watch-alongs, but the every seemed like not every game when they were doing the England games, right, and they were at the bar. The screen would always go out and you could see like all the fans just go up in arms, and it would be for like 10 seconds.
What is Res saying now? What is this I'm seeing? First time passes by Spurs players. Oh yeah, one-touch passes. Oh, and one-touch passes at the moment. That's what Nuno needs them to do. Oh, not Nuno, Conte. I keep forgetting. We don't have Nuno anymore. That's a blessing in disguise. Yeah. But I think now the battle is more in the midfield.
Yeah, I can understand Mr. Hutchinson saying that he thinks that under Conte that Højbjerg would be on his way out. I mean, what would make someone say that?
I don't know. There's been a saying, Højbjerg is not a Conte type player. I think mentally, right? Because Højbjerg is he will question, and Conte is the kind of a manager which is, I tell you, you do, you follow, then you will get the results. You see, if you question me, right, and that means you're not listening to me, right? You're not my type of player.
So what you're saying is that we needed the headstrong nature of Højbjerg under Nuno, but now we've got a headstrong manager, which means that Højbjerg starts turning into a young ram trying to be at loggerheads with the manager.
Maybe. Right.
Oh, Rez, you didn't have to say that. He's just informed us that
I know.
the South London Pretenders 1-0 up.
Okay. Oh, let them be.
When it comes to Højbjerg, I wonder where he fits in the formation too, right? Because he can't really. I know some people have said maybe he can be put in that deep lying role that guys like Pirlo and Brozovic and Fabregas have played, but I don't think he has the passing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is mention of bringing. Yeah. Sorry. Carry on.
Who is Sass?
I'm just wondering if he can play. Like he has to kind of. What is he? Okay, sorry, I'm getting this. So if he's going to play in one of those further roles up front, assuming we go to the 5-3-2 and don't stay with the 3-4-3, then I don't know. I don't know if he's. I don't think Højbjerg is going to leave. I think he'll probably stick around. But I just think he might not.
No, I mean, he won't be.
For us, right?
Yeah. No, because the thing is that it's very simple. During the past or two, 3 managers that we had, right? I mean, okay, let's say 2. Under Jose and Nuno, right? The others don't step up, So Højbjerg steps up, so the light shines on him. The performance is up, so he gets what you call the attention and all that. But now with Conte coming in, right? Conte's Son is down on the rib.
Well, I think that Højbjerg is intelligent enough
to stand on him and then kick him some more. Look at that.
I think
Son is down. You step on him and you kick him a few times too.
And then apologize. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, and then you.
I think Højbjerg is sensible enough to listen to Conte.
First play did that,
especially if you see the way he was with Denmark in the Euros. I think he's not dumb enough to butt heads with Conte.
Mm-hmm. That's true. But no, I mean, if you're a smart player, intelligent enough, right, you know what to do. Simple as that. Right. You learn to adapt to what your new manager comes in and tell you what to do. You follow. Right. If it works, it works. Because you must always remember the past two managers, it didn't work. So he had to step up. All right. He had to show his. Oh no. But have you noticed we do a lot of long balls nowadays?
As long as it's not Dyer trying them, I'm okay, because Dyer's long balls he hits 1 out of 10 and then thinks he can do it all the time.
Romero does it a lot, right?
Yeah.
My God, the way it's going.
Maybe it's just because Romero hasn't frustrated me enough yet. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of these players has frustrated us a lot throughout the years. Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need to think of
a
little bit of
something to say. Yeah, that's true. But it's only three people. I think the viewers in the chat also. I think most probably they're also watching the match, right? Most probably they're much further than us. And if I'm not mistaken, most probably it's Res, Jens, and who else would it be? Prithvi. The rest are all gone off to see their.
So
watch. Yellow card.
Yeah. Jens, stop, and think about commenting on the game so we can have something to talk about.
We need something to happen, though. It's kind of. I'm not saying it's
it's looking like
really
a boring draw. Yeah. Okay, Reggie gives a foul and a yellow card. All right. My God, what if our team turns into a red card machine? That's
Romero has shown he likes to get a card.
He doesn't mind to get a card. Yeah, I know. All right, or 2.
I'm not 2. I think Reguilon hasn't shown that he's. I mean, I guess sometimes he is pretty rash, but he should be able to play for a while with the yellow card.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a nice play. At least it looks like they're trying. But they're passing it. They're trying more stuff than just the backward sideways that we saw.
Not moving forward. They're moving forward more. Right. Okay, let's see what Res has to say. Res, what do you say? Good energy, nice intensity, much more pace. Yep, that's a good thing on the show. All right. And what about Jens? Jens says, not the most exciting game. Still, the Scousers are living it up to their reputation, booing and moaning. Right. Middle Park, that's the ball. Oh dear.
Goodbye, Dyer. There, I'll give him credit.
Yeah. At least they're moving forward.
Go.
Mora loses the ball again.
That's where we need an Ericsson instead of a Mora.
Mora. Yeah.
Actually, I mean, there has been mention about him being a possibility, but
No. Come on.
With his
I won't take the risk.
pacemaker,
Yeah, it's not worth taking the risk. Number one. Number two is, if bad happens while he's playing for us, right? Imagine that weight put onto the fans.
yeah, be another Moamba.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I love what he did. Ericsson was one of my favorite players when he was on. He was great to watch. Right, we all loved him. But I think now it's no. Don't. We don't need to go back to that. Too many risks with his heart.
My God, Dyer just stood there.
Okay, Eugene, your comments are phasing in and out. So all I heard
my comments,
was,
yeah.
All I heard was Dyer just stood there, and then it was
I know, having a bit of internet problems today. It keeps blanking in and out. I don't know. Maybe my wife is watching some Korean show or some Korean drama somewhere. So
just
we're
like
fighting.
my wife.
We're fighting for speed.
Fighting for bandwidth.
Bandwidth, yeah. That's
yeah. My internet's not working, and everybody in my house is asleep. But
maybe your provider's chosen this time of the morning to do their regular maintenance.
The telecommunications companies we have here are brutal. So it's a common complaint by Canadians complaining about.
And it's dominated by one family, right? And they're going to some kind of big battle, right? At the moment now.
There's two. Well, I mean,
Robertson,
I say that.
Is it Robertson or something?
Yeah. Rogers is the big one.
Rogers. Yeah, Rogers. Yes.
Although they're bigger out east, out in Toronto. I don't even know if they do home internet. They do a lot of cell phones out here out west. And then they have another company called Bell, those are like the two biggest ones.
Oh dear. Okay.
But like everything in Canada, it's all based out east. All those people in Toronto.
Yeah.
Just screwing us over here in the west.
Mr. K, and of course Mark Swift. Hit the like, subscribe. Thank you. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for the support. Right. We're a bit quiet when this is a Spursvasion watch along. Silence all the time because we're watching really watching the show and watching along live, being silent. Yeah. I think we have
0-0, Mr. K. Same with the Arsenal Watford game.
Yeah.
Was it last time I was here? The time before, Jamie had an earthquake, so we get excitement on the persuasion.
I'm hoping that's not a trend that's going to repeat itself.
Yeah. I think that was the sign of gods, earthquake, and Nuno gets sacked after that. I think we need to see how we defend now. Do we have the intelligence to defend? Because Everton is attacking us. And of course, Kane.
There we go. Oh,
Kane, come on. Oh.
That would have been nice.
Oh, come on, Mora. No, at least we're showing some fight, right?
We need to show more than fight. We need to show the back of the net.
It'll come. Have some patience.
Display the current time and score. I don't know how to do that, Mr. K.
Just say it's a boring game and it's 0-0. Not that boring, right? But
0-0 after 18 minutes, Mr. K, if you can hear. Or I guess he's probably not listening if he's at the mosque.
If you can, no, he's trying to say, you do the UBS thing, we put the score, the box and all that. We need your help on that, Mr. K. Come on.
Nora, don't stand there.
Handball. At least we're pressuring more now, right? Okay, Mr. K is doing some security work, right? At the mosque, some kind of election. I think. Oh. There's some promises. At least we are in their box more than they're in our box.
Yeah, that would have been nice if King could have hit that pass to Højbjerg. That would have been a beautiful goal, but assuming Højbjerg would have converted all alone.
Internet problems. Yeah. I don't know what's going on today.
Oh, I thought a match between Everton and Spurs.
I know. I keep blinking in and out.
Oh yeah, Jamie's already at 20 minutes and knows that it's no goals.
Yeah,
well, 21 actually.
Yep. I'll do some adjustments, guys. Just hold on. Okay, let me check this. Does it? No. Okay. Not too impressive, but yeah. Any news on your side, Jamie? What time are you on?
Well, 22 minutes. Townsend had a free kick for Everton, but he kicked it out the gate, and it's our goal kick.
Okay. So you're about 2 minutes ahead of us, 2-3 minutes ahead of us. Yeah.
This is from TottenhamHotspur.com.
All right. Okay.
But actually, I've noticed, apart from the Vitesse game, most of our games recently have been like little activity, and then suddenly there's either a capitulation or a little bit of action later in the game. We're not starting games as fast as we used to.
Yeah. No, I think that's what the new manager is doing, right? I guess something's going to come up soon because Jens has already gone very close. And
I was going to say, Jens is probably ahead of us because there's nothing I've seen that would have that reaction.
Yeah, I know. I think Jens is more or less same time as Jamie.
No, it says 22 minutes. Kane wide to Regulum. Clipped to a decent cross, met by Royale at the fast post, headed over.
That should have been a better effort.
Downwards. Yep. Better efforts there, right? Villa manager sacked. Yes, Jens, we know. Dean Smith has been sacked. And they say most probably he's going to Norwich. I don't know. Maybe Nuno will go to Norwich. What do you think? Handball. Because he headed it down. His hands was up. Right?
It wasn't close to his body.
Come on, where's VAR? VAR should be checking that. Come on. But you don't want goals like that, right? Actually, you do. You don't care. The rules are the rules.
I don't know. I don't.
If it's against us, if it's against us, we wouldn't want it, right? But we always get it. Remember, Dyer, right? What Sissoko, and nowadays it's no more handball.
Yeah. Now,
so when you're jumping in the air, your hands are out like that. So it's called a natural position because you're flapping your wings. Oh dear, come on, what you doing? Oh, live on the telebox over here.
Oh yeah, okay. He's in. I always forget that he's in the Netherlands. He's not in
Amsterdam. Yeah, he's not in the UK. Yeah, like us. Yeah, we get it live on our telly too. through your cable subscriber, or most probably something like that. I'm not sure whether his is national TV kind of live.
I think it's ironic that in the country of the league where the game's being played, there's such a financial monopoly on who gets to see what and when.
Gets the ball. No, I think sometimes this is what you do. A lot of you do all the matches live, right? The stadiums, nobody will go. They all stay home and watch. That's what they fear. They can't sell the tickets.
I don't know. That's why I can watch every hockey game I don't live in Calgary, but when I did, I could watch every hockey game on real TV, and they still get people going there.
Yeah,
I think eventually somebody will give them enough money to make it, like somebody like DAZN, like we have here.
Yeah,
somebody will do it like that, and then they'll give them
but they sell out the subscriptions again. That's all. In the end, the consumer has to pay it.
I wish DAZN was available in the Manila.
Sony. Oh, are you all right? It's just a normal clash of.
There's Richarlison running all the way back to whine to the ref, which he does. Why is he?
We don't do that. Yes. That's why
Almighty Blues. Yes, we're now watching the game, but there's not much to write home about at the moment.
Hi, Ankit. Thanks for the support. Right.
This is a Chelsea guy, right?
Yep, Chelsea guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on my streamer.
He's a frenemy.
Yeah.
I think I was on with him, and I said it. The problem is he's so nice, and you don't want to like him because he's a Chelsea guy. But he's so nice. He makes it hard.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. Come on, we're all football fans. They're nice out there, right? They're not all nasty. Yep. Congrats on Conte. Sorry, late. Wishing you right. Yep. Ankit, happy Diwali, right? I think you guys should be still celebrating it. Oh, he got the ball. Yeah, but gone through more. Taking another of hours, but fair play. All right, taking another out. Yep, used to be yours, but don't forget he left Chelsea acrimoniously, right? Right. Chelsea, but big EPL and UCL fan. Just love football. Yeah, we all do. We all love football. Right.
If that's what you call what we've been playing, and
end of Diwali weekend. Yep, everybody's got to go to work tomorrow. So yeah, Malaysia, same thing. We had a long weekend.
Yeah. Delph's just got a yellow card after chopping down Lucas.
Yep. But
so it's 0-0 and 0-0 and 1 yellow card each.
Yep. But at least we are having more possession. Okay. Now it's to see whether we can turn into goals. Yeah. And somehow or another, it's like, I don't know.
See, that's the reason why it's been so mild in Canada. All the freezing weather's been going to Malaysia.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I froze again. Don't know what's wrong with Wi-Fi today. Not enough bandwidth. Yeah. Let me check. Anything else running?
Maybe you just need to refresh your router.
Yeah, maybe I do. But no. Let me close this too. Close up everything and let's see what is better. All right. To tell the truth, I'm watching my match on my watching the match on my phone using data, not even using the Wi-Fi. I frighten if I use the Wi-Fi, it might take up more bandwidth, right? Let's see what Anke has to say. Yeah, you'll see.
Yeah, the thing is, we've got to remember that we've got a resource in Ankit because he's experienced the Conte management, so he can give us pointers as to what we can expect in the near future.
Yeah. Ankit says loved his touchline passion. Yep, I wouldn't change Tuchel for anyone, but I wouldn't. Okay. You still have Tuchel. Yep. Let's see how long he can last there. No? Roman is a bit
trigger happy.
No, Roman is like that. If you give him the results that he wants, right? So you will still be there. But once you don't, right, he'll get rid of you. And why do we always play so slow whenever we get a kickoff? I don't understand that thing. Come on. Reggie. What time are you at, Scott?
29, 16, 17, 18, 19.
About 1 second. That's all. Slightly, but good enough. But of course, Jamie's about 2 minutes in front of us, right?
No,
you're about 32 now.
No. My page hasn't refreshed. It still says 20.
that means there's a goal.
It still says 28 minutes on the official Tottenham site.
Yeah, 28 minutes. Free kick? No.
I think so. No.
30-15. Okay. He's not that far in front of us.
With the various
ball,
people,
right?
Well, if Ricky's ahead and
Another yellow card?
some of us are behind, someone's going to get the information through. So
yeah,
we've got the bases covered, whether we're currently in the near past or near future or the present.
Yeah, the present will be in the stadium.
Because think about it, we're thinking about bedtime. Scott's just waking up. Our weekend's just finishing. He's right slap bang in the middle of his.
Yeah. The wonder of the
I got
internet.
a lot of work to do today, though, so I wish it was kind of the end of the day, maybe.
You got work,
or
no,
DIY?
Housework.
Housework, yeah, okay. 5 kids, you do have to have housework.
Yeah, Jens, in the Philippines, Christmas starts on September 1st. That's when as soon as it becomes a Burr month, September, October, November, they start getting ready for Christmas.
Oh.
And I used to find it crazy because the Philippines is such a hot tropical country, and they're starting to look to Christmas even though they've just barely got over summer. But
all right, what's happening here? Another refereeing decision. Del runs into and red card foul. Oh, nice. Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm on my way over. Jens loves the 3 months of Christmas preparation. Yeah. I know. All I know nowadays, a lot of these holidays have all become commercialized. That's all. Simple as that. Right. It's all about the money. Right.
I'm not sure about that in the Philippines. In the Philippines, they generally like the celebration.
But
they go crazy over Valentine's, then they go apoplectic over Easter. Then they've got the Black Nazarene, and in the summertime, it's obviously the school holiday thing, and then they start looking at Christmas. As soon as kids go back to school, they're starting to think about Christmas.
Oh yeah, because it's end of the year holiday, school holiday starts then. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Do they do Halloween over there, Jamie?
Yes, more in the American style, but if anything, well, in what I've seen is like the shopping malls will arrange Halloween costume competitions for the local kids who will come to the mall in their costumes, and they'll get a prize from the supermarket if they have the best costume.
Yeah,
but they definitely go for the American Halloween candy over here.
Yeah, okay. But to tell the truth, right, in Malaysia, Halloween is more for the adults.
And I think it's also in the Philippines, because the Philippines is a Catholic country. They have Halloween, but then November 1st is All Souls Day, where all the Philippine families go to the cemeteries and visit the graves of their relatives.
All right. But for Malaysia, it's we're multi-religious, multi-racial, right? So Halloween is more of a Western culture kind of thing. So we turn it, the kids, we just dress them up as silly costumes and give them a few candies. Then after that, the mother and fathers will go and party at night because the clubs will have all the Halloween themes and all that. So
they don't get to go around trick or treating to all the houses, or
no, we don't do that here.
The thing is, also
we're in Asia. We don't let our around to other dolls and ask for things. We lose children like that. Do you understand, Asia?
No, we just tell our kids every day, don't take candies from stranger. And then on Halloween, we say, go out
and knock on doors, right? Come on, go. Come on. Oh, blocked again.
Thank you. I was going to say this Halloween chat is distracting from how poor of a stretch that was from us, but
yeah, but at least we're having a counter attack now, right? Oh, come on, Kane.
Was that Kane or
that was a bad pass, Kane?
That was a really bad pass, yeah.
Halloween, yeah. No, we don't. I think there are, there are some maybe guarded gated communities in our country, right? Gardens and all that. If it's guarded gated and that one street of families, they know each other, and if they're close, then they'll do something like that, right? But sometimes, we're in an age.
Okay, it's obviously Christmas in Malaysia because you're frozen again.
Yeah, I know. It's bad Wi-Fi. No, I don't know why. It doesn't usually happen like this, but the show goes on.
In England, we have Halloween on the 31st, but we have bonfire night on the 5th, Guy Fawkes night.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes night. Yeah,
we're never really
isn't that bad for global warming? You guys burning all that stuff, lighting all that. No, do you know Diwali? Because of all the fireworks, the whole of Delhi turned into the air API of the air pollution went up like 1,000%, and the smog was stuck there for a few days. Right, so I don't know.
I don't think it's that the balance is that it's too cold. It's too cold in the UK for us to have the more than just like area gatherings. So I don't think there'll be as much flamage in the UK as there would be in India on Diwali.
Yeah. And Max, there's lots of Xmas stuff in the shops in the UK. Started already in the UK, I guess so.
Actually, it was weird we was at the shopping mall this afternoon, and with all the COVID restrictions, kids under 17 or something like that, and adults over 59 have been locked down. But they're relaxing it, so the kids are now being allowed to go to the shopping mall with their parents, and it changes the whole. That the mall just gets exponentially louder, and because it's coming to Christmas, it's actually good to see them. One of my friends said as we was having, I was having tea, he was having coffee. It sort of makes you feel good because it sort of indicates that things are getting a bit more normal.
Yeah.
So,
but for us to enter shopping malls and all that, right? The adults must be double vaxxed. If you're not double vaxxed, they won't let you in.
No. No, with the Philippines, it's the temperature. If they'll let you in, but if you want to eat in a restaurant,
it doesn't make any difference for us.
If you want to eat in a restaurant, you have to be double vaxxed.
For us, if you enter a shopping center, any shop, you have to be double vaxxed nowadays, more or less, right? Even my daughter is already double vaxxed.
No, they've just started vaccinating the kids here now, but the Philippines.
Oh, come on!
It's not the best for.
Is that a penalty?
Getting the.
I don't, unless it's obvious, because he waved it off. So I think he's saying like, I saw it, I had a good enough.
Yeah,
so I don't think
VAR
down, unless it's really.
Come on, VAR did, and there's no penalty. All right. I know.
I don't know why we're letting Damari Gray run through us like that, though. That's a little concerning.
We're Spurs. What's there to be concerning, right? Romero. And it's a weird thing. Why does he play Dyer as a center center back in the tree? I thought Romero's more suitable to that position, right?
Yeah, that's where he's been like great for Atalanta, and then
yeah.
Okay, this may be if it goes to form, I'm going to get a bit of nosh downstairs, and I bet I miss a goal. So I'm going to get a bit of nosh downstairs. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
We score, okay?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm
turn your camera off.
I'm hoping this is just coincidence rather than superstition. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. Come on, you Spurs!
Right. Come on, you Spurs. Everton now looks more, I don't know, attacking more now, right?
Yeah, they have taken over control.
Yeah.
We had a few counters.
Why do we always do that, right? We're only good for about 30 over odd minutes, and after that we start to, look like this.
Yeah, we just there's just nobody there to control the ball. It just has to be like counterattack because what did they just say? Last 10 minutes, it's like 75-25 possession. So
again, why do I keep doing that?
Even
yeah, I think after Jamie comes back, right, I'm just going to do a hop in and hop out again, restart everything, and let's see whether I can rectify this me being frozen all the time, right, Scott?
Well, after Jamie comes back, probably the same because you would freeze, and Jamie or I weren't saying anything. I'm like, oh, maybe my stream froze. I wasn't sure. And then Jamie would speak, so I'm like, okay, good. It's not. It's Eugene is frozen.
I'm frozen. Yeah, I think it's coming from my side. Yeah. Richarlison is down.
Oh. Yeah, Jamie might not miss anything. It'll just be guys lying on the ground.
Yeah, end up a 0-0. Do you think that? Lieutenant, a 0-0 kind of thing? Looks like it now.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be some
intense kind
goals in it because neither defense is really strong. But
but the problem is that Everton's offense is not strong. No. And somehow or another, our offense is not in sync, right? So this is going to balance out to be a quite boring game.
Well, hopefully now this is when they'll pick it up when Jamie's gone to get something to eat.
Yeah. Let's hope. We all must have hope. In the later matches, West Ham versus Liverpool, right? Well, that's going to be a interesting one.
Yeah. Oh, Arsenal had a penalty.
I'm not watching that game. Let it be. Arsenal. Who cares about them?
I think they missed it.
See. And why did you push him? You pushed him, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you do that. Don't put your hand on
him. Oh, please. What can you say? I said, best of luck to Nuno. All right. Let's see. Must always remember Vitesse is Vitesse, This is Everton. I guess they're much higher level than Vitesse, so.
Yeah. Vitesse, Mura, even Rennes are teams that we should be able to be.
Oh, but Rennes is doing quite good in Ligue 1 at the moment. Ligue 1. They are 6th or 5th or something like that.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Yeah, I saw the tables yesterday while looking at whose game, PSG game again. They were just like scrapping a win here and there, or scrap the draw or something like that. Right. There's a weird thing about Poch in PSG, right? Maybe the players are too big or too old, egos that you can't control again. Right.
Yeah, I don't. I keep hearing that they want him out, but he keeps.
Who wants him out? Leonardo wanted him out early, right? But then when for him, right? And they gave him an extra extension, his contract and all that things, right?
Yeah, sorry, you cut out halfway through, so
yeah,
I missed
I know
part of it. Yeah, I don't think I don't know if he's gonna last even after this year. Like,
if he wins the Champions League, he will last.
Maybe they say thanks for winning that for us. Now we want you to go because
and send him on the way.
Is weird.
I know. Come on, PSG has got all the old guys there and being paid salaries like €500,000 per month, tax free and all that hoodoo kind of thing.
Yeah, and they have
oh, come on, Reggie.
Oh, I mean that's a tough, but you gotta put it on the net.
No. Kane's delivery was good. It's not an easy ball, Come on, if it was a world class player, it would have been a goal, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
the first time.
He takes.
It's the first time. Yeah, I think he hits the ground first. He bounced off the ground first, right? Maybe. One on target, 6 attempts. We have 5 attempts, 0 on target. We have this problem of getting shots on target. Have you noticed? All right.
Well, yeah, there, and then remember the Royale chance with the header. That should have at least been on target. Then you. No,
that's why the problem is that we don't get them on target. It's either we score them
or miss. Is that it? Halftime.
Or we don't. Scott. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. The guys are gonna hop on. I need to bring people on. Let's see how it goes first. That's the problem. I'm the only one with the key. Am I still live?
You're still here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see anybody's jumping back on. Can't leave now. Should have left earlier to do the reboot. But never mind. All right, here comes Chris. And Chris is going to rant. Hi, Chris. You going to rant, Chris?
Well, no, it's a cure for insomnia, isn't it? It's fairly boring, but Region should have scored at the end. But
yeah, Reggie should have scored. Everybody's hopping. Oh, here comes Rez.
There is more chance.
Rez going to scream.
Hello.
I think there's more. Looking at that, there's more chance of my hair growing back and looking like Rod Stewart than us not signing anyone in January. We need someone creative in there. Conte will be demanding that. It's so obvious what our issue is. Everything's tied to
guys, just bet. Yeah, just. Yeah, guys. Okay, since you two are on already, right? You guys go ahead and chat. Right, don't stop. I'm just going to reset my system because I keep having Wi-Fi issues. Clicking in and out. All right. You go ahead.
Yeah.
Rest. You're in charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think with that,
unleash hell.
There might not be anything for you to come back to, Eugene.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be scorched earth.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, I think with that Reguilon chance, then the Emerson chance earlier, right? You can see that having those guys come in a little bit late. I think that's what Conte likes. Usually, I think it's the midfielders more than the wing backs, but the same idea. So at least we're starting to see that. It would be nice to see either one of those guys get that ball at least on net. But
Son to me looks like the booze and the treatment he's getting are affecting him, Son. It looks like he doesn't look too happy in that first challenge on him. It looks like it's affecting him. He did well for that Region chance, holding the whichever player it was off. But those boos, you've got to use that to your advantage and then use that as motivation. But they're obviously booing him, aren't they, for the Gomez challenge, which was obviously unintentional. You can see by his reaction after that. But yeah, he looks a little taken aback by that. But our issue is creativity. Every time we're getting the ball, it's 3 touches before it goes on. It's just there's been a few moments 1 touch. But
so did you guys see? I mean, obviously we know what the weaknesses are, and thing. But what positives did you take from that half, Chris?
Defensively, we look fairly solid. Possibly as well. Everton are kind of sitting back. It's 2 teams, isn't it, who can't really afford to win. So it's not a hammer and tongs game because they can't afford to be counter-attacked by the other. But Romero looks good. More when he gets into the middle, he's getting a bit of space. That shot he had that was blocked was very unlucky. Very similar to the Marvy Gray, but yeah, we look fairly solid. And yeah, I think under Nuno, the fact that Nuno was just sat down all the time allowed players to kind of rest on their laurels a little bit. The fact that Conte hasn't sat down knows that they're not going to get away without working hard and things like that. So it'd be interesting if he makes any tweaks at half time.
So Scott, from my perspective, I saw more intensity, more energy. Would you consider that to be a good sign of some progress being made? What have you thought about sort of energy levels under the likes of Nuno and Jose before him compared to what we're seeing on the pitch today?
Well, I think for me the biggest one is Kane. I mean, he's still not maybe where we want, but I've seen so many more things from Kane already, which is a good sign. I think most overall, I've seen a lot more intention. Like, we may not be pulling it off, but there seems to be more intention to go forward. There seems to be guys doing stuff, not so much standing around. So I think it still is, like we all know, we need better players. You can only, right? We need the better players. So sure. I think I agree with you. Like, you're seeing some more intensity. You're seeing players trying to do stuff, and some of them might not be good enough to pull it off. And that's just the reality of where we are.
Yeah. Chris Agamba agrees with you, Res. I do not know what you said, but
I think Chris is just commenting on my previous comment where I went, "Oh, it must be." Big up, Chris. Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of energy, a lot more energy, more intensity. My heart has been leaping when I see first-time passes. That's the beauty. I've been banging on and on. I've bored everyone, and I've probably bored myself with having a go at the trap, look, pass that we were just doing over and over again, sideways, backwards. You saw first time passes back, the ball comes to feet, it's off again, and that pace is what we've been lacking, or one of the things we've been really lacking. So definitely some positives from that half.
We really miss someone in the middle there, like an Ericsson or someone creative to kind of facilitate all of that. I think Conte will be already banging on Levy's drum now that we need that, and I'll be amazed if we don't get someone creative in January. Absolutely amazed if we don't, because there are first-time passes that are going on, but there's still a lot of side-to-side and trapping the ball and stuff. But again, he's only been in charge a week, isn't he? So give that a month and then see where that is. But yeah, Kane played a couple of dodgy passes, but that one at the end for Reguilon was what he was doing last season.
Yeah. If Son wasn't on the end of that, then it may be a different story, right? But
we just need that someone creative who can play a 50-yard pass to give it to the Sons, the Canes quickly while they're in space.
Just a question to you guys, right, on the panel right now. Who do you think can make a difference if you do a sub? Will we bring on Lo Celso? Will you change that? Take out Skippy or Højbjerg, or bring in
Ndombele or Lo Celso, isn't it?
To have a more creative, more flair to our game. At the moment, we look a bit dull, don't you think? Right?
I get the feeling. That Conte has seen that he has two young, fast wingers or wing backs
wingers,
in Royale and Reggie, and I can see him utilizing the flanks more. And what Tommy on Tommy Talks Ball has been saying a lot is that he would like to see that sort of essentially the deep lying playmaker, the Modric, who will sit a little deeper and spray passes all over the pitch, right? Which would be a contrast to the Eriksen, who would play further advanced and have the ring around him to spray his passes to. So the weird thing is that I actually can see, I'm not saying he is that, but I can see Skip becoming that. Because when he was at Norwich, he would sit back, he would be the anchor almost. And Farke was basically saying to him, I want to see you going forward more. And he's got a very good pass on him. We saw it in preseason where he was pinging, 30-yard passes, diagonal passes straight to feet, So I can see him developing that. So maybe that need, if it's one that Conte feels he wants, could be met by Skip with some development potentially. But I see him using the flanks a lot. And so that deep line playmaker, having options both directly in front with the forwards and on the sides with those fast fullbacks, wingbacks, wingers, whatever you want to call them, that can fit, that could work. And then you've got Højbjerg sort of buzzing around the middle a little bit further advanced, both breaking up play and also being another outlet. So I don't know. Maybe creativity will come not from an individual player, but from the system that he sets up with what we've got. I don't know.
All right.
I think with Skip in that role, one of the things I'd like to see, and it might just be him getting older, is a little bit more ability, not just to pass, but to run with, keep the ball, shield the ball. And it might just be because he is 20 and he's still a little bit slight
green.
Because I just think that in that role, like I agree, the passing is, but he also needs to be able to kind of shield off guys, to hold that ball a little extra longer, or to step up a little bit and hold that ball a little bit longer than he might need to. And that's one thing that I think that if he can develop that, that'll really help him in that role.
Didn't work.
See what Shane's saying about Kessié being
I know.
First signing.
It didn't work.
I think Kessié will arrive in the summer. Right.
Okay.
I think it will be a summer signing. I know it would be relatively cheap to get him out of his contract now, and if the rumors are true that he wants out and he wants to sign for Spurs, I think we could get him in January. But I think that I see Conte being more methodical. That my mind has been changed by the fact that he named the same lineup today.
Guys, Ben Foster saves a penalty.
Against
Arsenal.
Oh, against Arsenal. Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Fraser No, I mean, I think it's still nil-nil.
It's still 0-0. No, but for us, it's like what we all have been actually trying to say is that we have to be patient and wait and see, right?
I'm going to jump off and then go for the second half. I'll be back for a little bit after the game. Come on, you Spurs.
All right. Come on, you Spurs.
You're frozen again, Eugene.
Yeah, I think with
for us, is that we've been playing our players for so long.
They're right at the top of the table right now, and with how long they've been kind of out of it, right? They've been kind of
absolutely.
They've been down. I think it makes more sense for them to try to keep them and go to try to win it.
But the player doesn't want to extend his contract. That's the problem.
15 million.
Yeah, but we can sign. Yeah, but we could. The thing is, Eugene, is that we can sign a pre-contract with him in January, and he could stay with Milan for the rest of the season, and then leave.
He'll join us at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Milan is not going to let him go in January, of course. No. I don't think so.
I mean, it's.
You think unless Levy is willing to pay Milan 15 million pounds, then it's a totally different story, right?
To be honest, for a player like that, it's a consideration. It will boil down to. I mean, we don't even need 15. 8 million would do it, I reckon. But
no,
I think. Go ahead.
It's all about the money thing, right?
Sure.
Out there, the valued price now is at 8, but if Milan wants to let him go earlier and you're going to force the hand, you have to pay more. which is, our chairman never pays more for a player, so don't even think about it. That's it.
But then flip it around again from Milan's point of view. They've got it's a choice of 8 million and they lose one of their sort of important players early, or keep him for the rest of the season and get nothing. That's the equation for them.
That's
which
another
they value most, especially
they
with
have to,
Italian clubs having financial problems.
Yeah, if they need the money.
Yeah,
they do need the money. Yeah, that's true.
What do you think?
But we don't know. Let's see when end of December comes, then we will know, right? That's to tell the truth. That's where the litmus test is going to come, right? For
even signing him though, like you said, if we can sign him on that pre-contract, that's nice to have, right? Then we know we have that. Then we can build. Then we can start. We don't have to worry about that's taken care of. We have so many needs.
Is it my? Is it me?
Contract kind of sets you off. Start off right the summer transfer window on a good foot.
He's more of a Dembele. We still need someone that can sort of spread the ball, ping it up to Kane and Son and such. Yeah. So
apparently that's Sarr.
Yeah,
people are saying Sarr is that.
Ishmael Sarr?
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
Our Sarr.
Yeah.
I mean,
doesn't feel like ours.
So it's a lot to put on what will still be relatively narrow shoulders, but allegedly he has so much ability that he's like the latest French phenom, if you like. Some are saying. I haven't seen it. I'm just repeating what I've heard.
I've seen him too, but I heard he's playing for Mets, and Mets are not doing too well now. And Tommy watches him quite a lot. Tommy says he's being benched now, right? He's not even playing that much. So I know, for all you know, if he doesn't play anymore, his loan might not turn out to be a good loan season for him. He might come back to us not that well conditioned.
Maybe not absolutely, but
maybe we might. We might have an option to bring him back if he's not playing enough. I don't know what's the option.
Possibly.
I think what I read was it wasn't so much that he was playing poorly, just the team was playing so poorly.
The poor, yeah. Rest of the team is walking out.
Cool. I will hop off and I'll be in the comments.
Team, yeah.
And I'll jump back on. And I'll take my teeth out so I don't sound like I'm drunk.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drunk. Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to pop off for like 2 minutes here, Eugene, and then I'll...
Yep.
Okay, then there was two.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
All right, but still talk about it and it happens. All right. I think my room is haunted, right, guys? Evie is haunting me. Yeah. What the heck? I like ghosts.
All right, maybe he's...
Why there's so many... Oh, look at the amount of... Why there's so many trainers on the pitch?
Maybe he's throttling your bandwidth.
Yeah. Unless somebody's stealing my bandwidth, that's the thing, A lot of people nowadays hack into the bandwidth just to steal free internet, so they don't have to pay for their internet, right? Leave the drinking to me rest. Oh yes, Jens. How many mugs or jugs have you guzzled down?
It wouldn't be. It would probably be cans.
No, it's what time is it there now? 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, he'll be well into his afternoon drink.
And I guess it must be quite cold in Holland now, Resh. Oh no, Jens.
Yeah, no, it'll probably be a warm day in Canada. Probably be single
Scott
digits.
says it's cold.
No, yeah, but Scott said he had a warm day recently, and he said that was 10 degrees. At this time of year, the temperature in the UK is normally single digits and then goes below 0 at night time.
Okay.
So, and the Netherlands is just over the North Sea from us.
So they're quite cold too.
Yeah.
Come on. See, what is Son doing?
Kane into Son on the edge of the box, looked wide
Son
for
looks
Royale,
a bit off it too.
Well, he did get stepped on earlier, so...
Oh, yeah, complaint being stamped on.
Didn't he play with a broken arm at one point?
Yeah, some shoulder or something like that.
Yeah,
dislocated shoulder or something like that. Yeah.
So maybe he's doing the best he can. Maybe he's okay. Let's hope that he's just got a few bruises from the little stampage earlier.
That was a small thing. Come on, it's not. It wasn't like really kicked or anything that bad, right? And I think Scott's kids are awake. That's why he's going to prepare breakfast. Are you there, Scotty? Yeah.
I think he's getting the breakfast sausages and the French toast and
defrosting the sausages. Yeah. But somehow or another, we do look like we are more pressing. The intent is there now, right, to go forward, better than the past 10 matches that we've been playing in the Premier League. Alan.
Okay, yeah. Scott. Well, Rez, come on.
Oh, he's listening on his phone. Okay.
And Rez is listening to my comments about breakfast sausage and cornflakes and whatnot.
All right. And leave the drinking to me. And Jens has already 3 bottles of beer only so far. 9 degrees. Is that cold yet? Cloudy and rainy.
9 degrees is about 48 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, 9 degrees is 9 degrees. Yeah, I know. And cloudy and raining.
For Asia, it'd be a new ice age, but for Europe, it's just a chilly day. Not a cold day, a chilly
breakfast sausages. Yeah. Breakfast sausages.
Well, all they are skinless sausages. They're just the sausage meat, which they quickly fry up. So.
Right.
And they sometimes, like with the chicken and waffles, they sometimes drizzle a bit of honey on it as well.
Okay.
Got to get that.
No breakfast sausages here, just honey nut Cheerios and strawberry yogurt. That's what they're into now. So
I managed to exact a miracle today. I managed to, because they do have a small selection of American cereals here. My crack for breakfast cereals back in the day was chocolate Lucky Charms, and even though it's overpriced, I managed to slip it into the shopping today, and my wife didn't say anything. So
come on.
I think she's hoping that I'm going to be better generally, which will deserve.
What time are you at, Scott?
49:31.
Okay, you're 10 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I'll pause it
for. Okay.
Oh,
what time are you at now?
I was 32, watching rugby.
31.
Time, so.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the other
34,
thing. That's 35, the other thing.
36.
It's the other thing the Canadians have got with us. The Canadians also like their rugby as well. They even have a cricket team.
Look like a foul. I think it looked like a foul too, right?
Now, though. Our rugby, Canada rugby is.
Yeah. Hit the light. Yeah.
We didn't even qualify for the World Cup.
Hit light and sub, not. What? The fan sausages.
No, I know that back in the day, I did a college exchange back in '92. And because we weren't American, all the international students went to Montreal for Thanksgiving weekend. And so I came back with souvenirs. Yeah. I came back. Guess what my souvenirs were? Hockey pucks.
What? Okay.
No, we went to Montreal.
What is Lome sausage? Lome sausage? Lome?
No, Lome. I think it's an area of Scotland.
Oh,
it's a district of Scotland, I think.
All right. Wolf. It's dribble worthy, okay.
Well, drool worthy, you'd say.
Yeah, dribble worthy. I don't know. We're playing football. We need a dribble. Yeah, somebody needs a dribble.
Yeah. Okay. Jens, I want to hear more about this white pudding, because we have black pudding in England, which is what the Germans call blutwurst, which is blood sausage, and we cut it shallow fry.
Oh, come on! Can't you do a pass?
It's part of an English breakfast, but white pudding. Maybe that's just a.
Love it.
Haggis I've had a little bit of, but I wouldn't eat it every day.
50-25 or 50-25 his time. Okay.
Basically, offal in a sheep's stomach.
We're going to put a haggis again. Come on. White pudding and haggis. We're going to haggis again. Then after that, it'll be curries and
we're back to cooking with Kay, like you used to have on the Mr. K show.
Yeah. Sausages, meat, but without any casing. So the mix of the meat and the rust spice will turn into
the Filipinos love their flavored breads and whatnot. So I just had some toasted cheese bread, and I put a little bit of sriracha sauce on top.
Come on. Right.
And then on some of the other slices, I put Worcestershire sauce on. So
Worcestershire sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
It's easier to eat than it is to say.
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Why are they backheeling?
Maybe because is Davis on the pitch?
Yes, Davis always on the pitch nowadays. That's what
that would explain the backheeling, backheeling.
Yeah. No, but somehow or another, while Davis is playing this role, right? Somehow or another, he doesn't seem to have no defensive mistakes at all, right? It's a bit weird. Maybe they're not attacking him. Rafa hasn't. I don't know.
Well, I think was it Arthur that said he? No, was it? Was it Arthur that said he reckoned it might be 1-0? One of the guys earlier said they thought it might be like a 1-0, a 1-0 to us.
Well, looks like it.
It might have been Arthur.
Yeah, it looks like it now.
It might be like 5-4 or 1-0. He thought it was going to be a 1-goal game, but he wasn't sure.
All right. Okay.
It looks like I've activated Ricky Villa's Jens's taste buds.
Okay, Jens says Worcestershire sauce, love it or HP.
No,
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah,
it's Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Come on, you Spurs. Yes, Mark Swift saying, "Come on, you Spurs." Okay, did we score it, Mark?
If you ever have HP is basically like a tomato ketchup consistency, but tastes like Worcester sauce.
Okay.
Worcester sauce is like a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, a little bit savory, and it goes well with like cheese and chicken.
Any goals yet, Jamie?
No. Because I'm still talking about food. Because that's
now you're talking sauce.
Yeah, sauce is.
We're talking about.
Yeah, but it's all the same general area. But no goals no goals to report as yet.
Yeah, if you like Worcestershire sauce, Jens, you should try Henderson's relish. Oh lordy, Henderson's relish. I've heard of it before.
Okay, there's also Mrs. Ball's chutney from South Africa, which again is it's Mrs. Ball's chutney. It's
Mrs. Balls.
Comes in Mrs. I think it's Mrs. H.S. Ball's chutney, and it's like a chutney sauce, and one is savory, one is relatively spicy, and one is knock your socks off spicy. So
okay, right. I don't know. My Wi-Fi still acting up. Can't do much about it, right? I'll have a look at the supermarket. All right.
Okay, so the current scores
is there
at
a corner?
Moment, the only goals scored in today's fixture so far is that it's 1-1 in the Leicester match.
Okay.
Arsenal, Watford, and our match are still 0-0. Which currently means that we're still 9th and Arsenal are still 5th. And we're behind Wolves, ironically, Nuno's ex-club. But since it's only 2 points difference, the Gooners can't really say mind the gap because it's not really a gap yet. So, and hope it will become one.
Will it turn out to be somebody just either side, 1-0?
Yeah. It'll be someone takes a chance and Lloris will just fumble it, or the Everton keeper will not get back to his position in time. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, Rez, thank you. It's too late to be making me more hungry. Thank you.
My guess is Pickford misses it with his little dinosaur arms. He just reaches his little T-Rex arms. Can't get there.
Brown sauce on bacon roll. All right.
Yeah, that's a classic English. Especially
Can you guys
Saturday.
tell that I haven't had lunch yet? Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yes, Rez. Okay. So we can talk about more food then.
Oh.
I know.
Hoiberg again with the crappy pass.
Yeah, Scott, is there any traditional weekend nosh up in Canada?
Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah. Cody's on a hunting trip.
Okay. So he needs
hunting
his beard.
deer.
He needs his beard for camouflage.
I think he needs his beard for warmth.
I don't know. The big thing here, obviously, is
some tree stand. You know what's a tree stand?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said, you have Wi-Fi out there?
I doubt it.
Okay,
not where he is.
Sorry,
maybe
Eugene.
he's high enough, he'll get Wi-Fi.
Okay, so back to the food, Scott.
Oh, I was just gonna say the only thing like Canadian, we have the back bacon and maple syrup, maybe, but other than that, it's all the same. I don't know.
Ben Davis? What did he pass? What was that, Ben Davis?
That's Ben Davis.
Yeah, Ben Davis again.
He got over halfway and he got scared.
Oh no, he just gave the ball away. I don't understand why they don't bring the ball forward. Why aren't they trained to bring the ball forward?
Okay, thank you, Mark. You're letting Eunice taunt me with various foodstuffs.
Who's Eunice?
Me.
Okay, so Eugene.
Wait for everybody to get back and then stumble over the ball because you're Mora.
Yeah, I haven't seen many bottles of HP sauce in the Philippines. Because in the
use
Philippines,
it a lot over here.
Yeah, no, but in the Philippines, not so much. But we have a famous brand of roast chicken restaurant called Max's, and their mix of sauce, they normally mix hot sauce with banana ketchup and Worcester sauce, and
ketchup?
they put a bit of each on the plate, mix it together, and that's their dipping sauce for their roast chicken. It's actually a nice combination. Sweet, spicy, and slightly salty.
They used to do a great breakfast roll outside Wickers in what?
Cricklewood.
Cricklewood, okay.
It's the top end of the Piccadilly line. Northwest London.
Fill you up.
Yeah.
And
okay,
that's large. You can fill up until
It sounds like you're already full up.
I love it when you talk dirty. Yeah. What?
Oh, Cricklewood's Northern Line, is it? Sorry, this is embarrassing. I used to work for the Underground, the London Underground.
Oh, Northern Line. Okay, rest is Northern Line.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. It's on the Edgware branch of the Northern Line, and it is still Northwest London though.
Was it on target? That's why I keep saying, why can't we get the shots on target? Maybe Conte has to put them on shooting practices.
Nah, Rez, I won't be thinking of Cock Fosters because I don't really drink much alcohol. So,
what's Cock Fosters? Beer?
Well, Cockfosters is a station on the top and the northern end of the Piccadilly line, and that's northeast London, nearly not London. But the joke is because Cockfosters sounds to cock a, you cock a gun, you cock a drink, and Foster's is an Australian lager. So Cockfosters.
Right. So is it a beer?
It's a lager, not
lager. Okay, lager.
Yeah,
okay, I understand. Lager.
The British drank it all through the 80s, and the Australians, and we think of it as the archetypal Australian lager, but the Australians don't
Guys,
really
you won't
like
like this. Something's come up, right? Okay, let's wait for it.
Okay, Jens, stop.
Okay, what does it say on your side?
Okay, well, it says 60 minutes, and it's not even, 63 minutes. It hasn't mentioned the penalty yet.
Penalty. Everton has a penalty. Not really. Okay, no, let's see whether Lloris touches the ball. All right, whether Lloris gets the ball. You can't see it.
I think, okay, right. Jens, don't take this the wrong way, but I think those 3 beers are giving you some Dutch courage about some of your statements.
VR is
Literally.
checking, and it's being given the penalty. I think that's why VAR wasn't offside lah. Came off the Spurs player.
Maybe I should have been downstairs a bit longer. Oh, come on.
Okay, the ref has to look at the screen.
It says 64 minutes. Davies touched the ball to Richarlison. Lloris slid out. Richarlison went over. Penalty awarded. VAR involved. Eugene, restart your modem. Eugene, come to the warmth. Your signal is frozen. Scott, you're on mute. Scott, you're on mute.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Eugene is frozen. I'm on mute, but there's no penalty. He called it. He said he checked it with
no penalty.
Ricky, stop commenting.
Okay.
Just stick to your beers. I'm going to palpitations.
Guys, I'm going to restart my modem, so I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes time.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Take care.
See you soon. And Ricky, stop! You're making me miserable. You're making me think we're losing. Okay, if you're restarting your modem, he's right. So now, welcome to Spurswasion. It is the Scott M and Jamie show, coming to you live from Canada and the Philippines. We literally have got the planet covered, at least in the sense of time zones.
Yeah, it's about as far away as you can get. But
we're close. We're close in friendship and affiliation, but far away geographically. So
I think that was my longest flight I've ever taken, was when I went to the Philippines. San Francisco to Korea or something like that, and then to Philippines.
I'm not sure what the longest one is. I think the longest one, I'm not sure if it's London to Singapore, or is it New York or Seattle to Singapore? One of them is the longest. Either that, or there's a flight from London to Auckland, I think, is the longest flight.
Yeah, I flew San Francisco to, I think it was Korea, but I was just like in the airport for half an hour.
Yeah.
And we stopped at Guam, and it was a long flight. It was like 13 or 14 hours on the airplane. But
no, my longest combined was, I think, about 17. It was about 5 hours from London to Doha, and then 9.5 hours. And that's including 9.5 hours from Doha to Manila, but then you had to incorporate the changeover.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, Spurs are giving up a corner now.
Yep, but still no score, so we still get a point. So as long as Arsenal slip up, it's all good. At least we're giving Conte a chance to appraise the team.
Yeah.
Notice I say appraise, not just praise, because he may not have anything to praise them about.
Oh, what's going on here? Richarlison is down again. What happened? No, that's not a handball. Whiners. Oh, Everton's a whiny team.
Oh, Reg, you've done it to me again, and this time you probably mean it. Let me just confirm that. I was saying hopefully Arsenal would do us the favour, but they didn't. So now the scores are currently Leeds 1, Leicester 1, Arsenal 1, Watford 0, and Everton and Tottenham have yet to hit the back of the onion net.
Oh.
And the goal for Arsenal was by Emile Smith-Rowe.
Stupid by Romero there, but what a dive from Richarlison too.
Yes, Rez, you need to get some
Richarlison gets the yellow card. JP. Who's JP?
Me.
Jens.
Jamie.
Oh, you. Yeah. Certainly.
Actually, my dad was the first JP. I'm JP Junior.
All right. JP Junior. We are looking slow.
Oh, so's your connection.
Again?
No.
Don't do that. I'm not going to reset the thing again. Come on.
I'm not sure why we haven't made a sub. I know, to be fair, if this was Nuno, I'd be getting pretty annoyed that we're not changing things up. So
I think that, you know the reason why we haven't had a sub? Scott?
What's
the reason we haven't had a sub is that Levy's so tight he won't shell out the bread.
He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. But he's offside.
Oh, there you go. And another non-shot, Eugene.
He's offside. No, he's offside, so can't do much about it. I forgot about this.
Okay, it looks like Ricky Villa's gone from Dutch courage to Dutch sarcasm.
Yeah. All right, who's coming on?
Doherty.
Lo Celso for Mora. Oh no. Doherty for?
I don't know yet, but unless it's Ricky.
Reguilon's going off.
Reguilon's gone off. All right.
Yeah, Ricky's full of beer and funny remarks.
Oh dear. Any changes?
And Lo Celso for Mora. Did you see that? Somebody got it in the comment.
Yeah.
Sorry, my daughter was on here talking.
I know.
I can hear one of the young'uns calling for you. Scott. I think.
Oh, she just wants to decorate our house for Christmas today, so she's asked me about 500 times already this morning when we're gonna do it.
Oh, that's early. Or is this the normal time you guys do it?
She sounds like one.
Normally any time after Halloween. Like I put all our outdoor decorations out because it's warm, like I said. And if you wait too long and you get this frozen ground and the snow, it makes it very difficult. So
to take it back in, yeah.
Do you go the whole North American and put lights and plastic models on the roof?
Well, we have lights, like permanent lights on our house that we have all around. My wife's insane for holidays, so I can tell you, so we have permanent lights around our house that we got installed, so I don't have to
put it
the
up
lights
and
up.
take it out.
We have, I think we have 5 between inflatable or other like permanent kind of statue, not permanent, like hard statues that we put up, or not figurines, like Frosty the Snowman. We got a big 6 foot tall Frosty the Snowman that goes up.
My parents aren't quite that I think you're not American extreme, you're just Canadian, love the holidays. My parents try to be a bit more tasteful, in the sense of not inflatables. They have
what they're doing.
They have two reindeers that are made out of like willow, and then they've got these white lights wrapped around the figurines, and they're at the end of the garden. And at the front of the house, it's got little signs like, some days till Christmas or Santa's nearly here. But mostly it's all these like woolen or pottery figurines. And then in December, the tree goes up and the lights go up and all the cards and whatnot. But it's not. I don't know. The most tacky we get is they still insist on wearing the paper hats from the crackers on Christmas Day when we're having the meal.
Oh, we do that. Yeah, that's
paper hats on crackers.
My head doesn't fit them though, so I get out of it.
The crackers, they're basically like toilet rolls covered in fancy paper with a little popper strip on the end where if you pull, it will pull a little
pop. I know.
Yeah,
crackers. I know what crackers are. Yeah.
Okay. And then
they come with usually with a bad joke. Over here, anyways, they have a little bad joke and a little toy that's.
A bad joke and a toy, and it depends, because you can get some quite high class ones that have some little gifts that are actually worth keeping rather than just putting to one side. The jokes are normally very corny.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right, David's giving away a free cake now, so you're still about 10 seconds ahead of me, Scott.
I'm at 74-31.
I'm at 75.
You're behind me now.
I'm at 75 and it's still 0-0.
All right.
But the free kick hasn't been taken yet.
Now I'm at 55. I was not on live, so I was behind.
Now you're on 55.
They just headed the ball into the box, took a kick.
And nothing came out of it.
Okay, taken out of context, that sounds like an Obi-Guiney.
What?
Well, I'm not gonna explain that. I shouldn't have even said that. Okay.
I heard what you said, Jamie.
Yeah,
I heard what you said. Yeah.
You guys are bringing the naughty schoolboy out in me.
Yeah, we always do. Don't forget, we always do.
It's still 1-0 to the Gooners. Still 1-1 leads Leicester.
And still 0-0 in Spurs.
Yeah.
It's turning to a boring 0-0 game. Was it really boring, or is it
ball draw?
Yeah. Right. But no, at least Everton is pressing more now, right? More intensity from them. But our defense is holding off. Has Romero moved into the center?
I can't. I'm not. I don't.
But it's swapping, I think. Sometimes you see Dyer's in the center here now.
Yeah, we've got a wonderful viewership at the moment. We've got 2 people viewing, and one of them's me. So...
No, they're
it's
still in the
okay.
middle of it now.
It's okay. We do this for the love of the game.
There we go.
Yeah, Richarlison gets in the box and doesn't fall over. That's the first. All right.
Emerson has to.
Gives me
was offside.
I reckon it's either Mark Swift and I on YouTube, or it's Jens
Prithvi.
and I on YouTube. Okay.
It's Ricky. It's Jens. Yeah, Jens is here.
Jens and I, and the rest are just connected on their StreamYard.
Yeah.
Because Mark hasn't made a comment for a few minutes. So
yeah, they'll hop in and hop out. Most probably they'll be at We Are Tottenham or something like that.
No.
Or Irish Hotspur.
At least it's the right idea there, but it's got to be a better ball.
Yeah. No, we don't do those. See? Isn't it one that curves in? It goes straight. Yeah. No, nothing good. Nothing looking good. Yep. That's not looking good. Not looking good.
Yeah, Jens, stick to the beers. Stop with the comments. You're starting to bring me down.
Bring you down, yeah. No, we've been saying, right? If it doesn't turn out to be some kind of masterclass game and all that, right? Even if it's a 0-0 draw, I'll take it. And then it goes down again, no penalty. Why do
I thought we'd be giving up goals for sure. So 0-0, at least we don't give anything up.
Yeah.
Let's call it the transition stage.
Yeah, it has to be.
Conte's just getting his feet under the table.
Mm-hmm. No, but the 0-0 is a good sign, right? At least our defense is holding up. Yeah. But let's see whether stronger teams, more clever teams, will find us out. Mm-hmm. And don't forget, this is an Everton team that doesn't have what's called DCL, Cavaloon, doesn't have Decore, and doesn't have.
You love your acronyms, don't you?
Hard to say. Can't remember the names, so you just take the acronyms.
Is it an acronym or an acronym?
Acronym.
Like you go M-City, Manu, DCL.
Yeah. No, because you know why? You type in too many words, right? Inside the box, they only give you a number of words, so you can't spell it all out.
Okay, well, I've got one for you. Swalk.
What's Swalk?
Sealed with a loving kiss.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know that one.
Back in the school days when the girls would write letters to their boyfriends. SWALK.
Okay.
Love you.
Never had that before. Well, maybe you had it in a different kind of language. Maybe.
Yeah, but I still hear the Singaporean Malay la at the end of some of your words, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Asian is la, and in the east side of Malaysia is ba. So.
Well, that in England, that's Wales. Ba.
Okay.
Ba. Ma.
Isn't that a sheep?
Yeah, that's the noise they're making when they're trying to escape.
The sheep or Welsh people?
No, the Welsh people aren't trying to escape. Sorry, okay. Welsh. I've just made a joke about a stereotype that's probably only for the few amongst your number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Ricky Villa's going to say this. Everton very close there, so let's wait for it. And Still no shots on goal. What is wrong with our attack?
I think Scott's was the chance from Digne.
Yeah.
1-2 cross, 1-2 with
Murray
Davis,
Gray,
cross
right?
angled just wide by Gray.
Yeah.
After 81 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a frustrating goal to give up.
Yeah. Our defense is still not here, not there. That's why I'm saying Everton is not taking advantage of our defense. Maybe a better team would do that. So, but at least we're keeping a clean sheet at the moment. So,
clean what?
Sheet.
Okay, well, I thought that would be an oxymoron if it was the way you pronounced it.
Yeah, I know. Just to get you a bit off. I know. Yeah. Nothing gets by you, the English teacher.
Well, it won't get by me because I'm fat.
Why? You're not that fat.
You haven't seen me stand up. I don't like photographs of me being taken in t-shirts because it actually tells me a harsh truth. I loves me food too much.
Okay. All right. Oh, guys.
Scott smiled because he heard me do my Popeye impression. I am what I am, what I am, what I am, and I am. Olive, I love you.
Yeah, I'm certainly not smiling because of this game right now. So, if Popeye impressions can bring a smile to my face, that's about all we have.
Now we're down to 1, so that must be Jamie. Now we're back to 2 again. Yeah.
Would you say the game is worse than the Robin Williams movie of Popeye?
I don't know if it's that bad, but
Robin Williams Popeye, that was so long ago. I can't even remember that movie.
1980.
Yeah.
But thing is, it was one of the few.
You see, now we get the ball. We can't. We come on. Where's that final pass? And Lo Celso leaves it.
Can I put the decorations up now? We know you want to put the decorations up. Daddy's told us all about it.
Yeah.
They know what you're trying to do, Molly. They caught you. Jamie knows.
Yeah. Son is going off for
Dombele called into Jens.
And Dombele for Son. Okay.
And
last
also,
5 minutes.
Also,
last 6-7 minutes. Let's see what Ndombele is going to do.
Alan's coming off for Everton and being replaced by Holgate.
Yeah, that happened like a few minutes ago.
Okay, well,
Mason Holgate. No, okay.
They made that change.
I bet your daughter's like, how did he know he's not even in the country?
No, she was laughing. It was wrong. She wants to play with I'm in the girls' playroom, so she wants to play Barbies.
All right.
Okay, Rez. I actually prefer the term husky, Rez. Husky is the term that I use for myself, or cuddly.
All right.
We have an august stature. What does that mean? August stature. Rez is back. Now we got 3 watching.
Okay. Now I'm a bit pear-shaped. I look okay until you get just above my belly button, and then it all goes downhill.
So that means now whoever gets that goal is going to win this game, right? Will they be overly cautious? Will we try? Are we trying? We look like we're trying.
Yeah.
Right? But can we do it? Do we have the ability? No. And we don't even get a corner of that. We just get a throw in.
So is it fingers crossed time or squeaky bum time?
I don't know. We'll wait and see. He puts on Doherty. Lo Celso and Ndombele.
Lo Celso switched Ndombele, shot blocked, out for our throw. I'm at 86 minutes.
You're behind now. They've already had that throw in and nothing came of it. Actually, I think.
And then Ndombele gets a yellow card.
Ndombele got a yellow card.
He pulls his shirt. Oh, he picks the ball up. That's why.
And throws it.
Okay.
Tanguy, that was a silly move.
And now he's down again.
What, Richarlison?
No, Tanguy. We just lost the ball in our own half again and fell down. Here we go.
Players always fall down. Don't you see it?
They've been watching too much basketball.
Too long, Skip. Oh!
Come on. Come on.
Okay, Scott, I can't see. Was that a stink or so close?
Hit the post.
Yeah, Lo Celso hit the post.
It's just that it was just the head clutch afterwards made me think that we just gone one down.
No, it was just. Oh, it looked like that was going to be it. That's what we needed, right? Something just out of nothing and steal that. Steal
do you think there's going to be much extra time? As in, like,
hit the post. Pickford didn't touch it.
I think so because we had the VAR review, right?
Scott, it's still not a shot on goal.
Yeah.
Oh.
So maybe we could say there's roughly 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, they had the VAR review, and then Richarlison's been on the ground about 500
I think we'll have about
times,
5 minutes extra time or something like that. And double is slow.
Yeah. We don't have a shot on target for.
Remember, you said that Conte was getting him coached to get him in shape. So.
Oh my God, the passing is so bad.
I know.
Like Højbjerg has missed. Like it's just the easy passes. He doesn't even make it.
4 additional minutes.
Okay, I think that Conte is going to be giving them the hairdryer.
Yeah, of course you're getting a yellow card. How is there a complaint?
Oh. Double-footed.
Yeah, and he's complaining. Oh, right into the back of his.
We have a free kick now, guys. And Harry Kane is going to take it again. Yay.
Kane or Dyer.
Oh. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it?
Lo Celso.
Kane, Dyer, Lo Celso. Oh, Son is out. Isn't that high?
No, I think you'll find that's Jens.
That's Jens. Let me see.
He's
Where's
high.
Jens?
Like that is brutal.
Yeah, so high.
Are we talking?
And who is down?
Injury high, or are we talking just reckless?
Højbjerg is down. Højbjerg doesn't go down. Look at that. That's high. Two feet on him.
Oh, reckless.
Yeah. Isn't that a red card? Dangerous play?
He's going to look at it. I mean, I don't know, red card now for 5 minutes. I guess it's better than nothing, but
I don't know. That means at least
we won't lose. Talking about red cards. Watford are down to 10 men.
Okay. Oh.
Here he comes
and
out.
you see, if you see it in slow motion, right, it looks bad. Look at that.
What's he gonna do? Well, the whistle, VAR, and he's taking out he's gonna get a red. Red card.
I said red card. Dangerous play. But he got the ball, right? It's just a follow through. Red card, yep.
I mean, if he gets the ball, but he doesn't, the other leg is so high, right? That is.
Yeah. Isn't that like when you clear a ball, that's your following leg. But then it's the other leg that comes in from the back.
Okay. Lo Celso's going to take the free kick.
Really?
He's the only one there.
Pickford is going crazy.
I think Everton's making a
change.
Because what's his name's Gray's going off.
Yeah, Eugene, just keep Sturm, because I think that Scott's slightly ahead of you, so that his reaction's going to be the one that I'm going to react to.
Oh, I'll just stay calm then.
Okay. Serious foul play starts up. Straight up. All right.
They're not even doing anything yet. He's not even close to kicking.
Nah, they just haven't. I know that's why they're just making the changes. Right.
Although it's a Spurs free kick, so you know what's going to happen. It's not going to be a goal.
Yeah, we never score from free kick. We haven't scored it from a direct free kick for ages.
No.
After Ericsson left, we've not done anything.
It says here 90 after 3. Gabamin nodded away. Lo Celso's free kick corner.
Yeah, apart from the Son's free goal, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, great.
Like the keeper had to take like one step forward and grab the ball, and instead.
No, I think it was a misplacement of his feet. So I think when you get misplaced in your feet, right, you're like maybe 6 inches further to one side. You can't cover. So, all right.
No, he misses it.
Oh, Everton has got a problem with set pieces,
and it's a corner.
What was that?
We need somebody to take.
What was that?
Lo Celso's corner cleared. Everton break on. Townsend fouled by Skip.
Yep.
And Skip gets a yellow card.
It hasn't updated yet.
Skip is yellow carded and it's turning to a 0-0 game. Oh, at least it's 0-0, right?
Well, don't count your chickens.
Mm-hmm. So do you think it will go up to 6 minutes? 4 minutes are up.
I'm just waiting for the whistle to go. Get the point. Move on.
Yeah.
Scott's saying, I woke up this early for this. And we're saying we stayed up this late for this.
I'm used to it by now.
I'm used to it for so long.
Is it light yet? Or is it just starting to get light?
No, it's starting to get light outside now. Because it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. Yeah. Light is up.
Because
of daylight savings, right? Last night.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but also daylight savings in England means that
Everton gets a corner. What happens?
The mornings get darker and the evenings get slightly.
The nights get longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Nothing happens. And we can't control the ball to bring it out.
Yeah, Dingley's corner was cleared. 90 plus 5 minutes. We're just waiting for
the. They're delaying the game more and more, right?
It's 90 plus 6 minutes now, and still 0-0.
And it's a corner, or not a corner. It's a goal kick that'll probably end it. We're just slowing it up, not even attempting to.
No, we will slow it up. That's what we do, That's why I say whenever we get the ball.
Why not just kick it forward to the box? Like, take a chance.
Yeah. Leeds Leicester was 1-1 full time. Arsenal won. Watford's down to 10 men 0, and then 90 plus 5 minutes where 0-0. Everton down to 10 men, 90 plus 7 minutes.
Put it in the box. Do something. Try. At least take a chance.
No, that is the problem. You see, we don't. We're afraid. We're going left, right, back, center.
Game over.
Right.
Full time. Okay,
0-0.
Zip, 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 zip. And we are still 9th. Arsenal are 5th.
Oh, maybe not. Was it full time?
Yes.
Yeah, full time.
Yes, full time.
There we go.
All right, guys. Let's see.
We've had some banter, but we haven't had many goals. All of the Sunday games have been low scoring.
But it is what it is, right? We just said that we're, giving Conte a chance. The clean sheet is one good sign. Yep, clean sheet.
Yes. EE.
Yeah, clean sheet. All right, but let's see who's going to hop back on, right? Talk about a game which, there's a red card.
Yeah, Jens, stop drinking the beer. Come onto the camera.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, Chris. I'm sure you're excited to be here.
Yeah,
there's lots to talk about.
2 points dropped. They're there for the taking, Everton. But Lo Celso is super unlucky. But then that corner, and literally that last minute after the goal kick when Townsend ran it, just get it in a bloody box.
Yeah,
a chance to win it. There's like a minute left, and you're pissing around with it on the side to side. Just get it in the sodding box. You got a man up. You got Kane up there. You got whoever else up there, and you're pissing around side to side trying to go for the win. So it's probably a fair result. I'm not sure how Holgate deserved to be sent off. I'm not sure he didn't slip there, but it looks terrible on replay.
Chris, that was a fucking horrible challenge.
Oh, it looked
straight in, studs up. If that had hit in the middle of his leg, that could have been a leg breaker.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not saying it didn't look terrible. It looked absolutely terrible, but I'm not sure he didn't slip. But it did look shocking. The penalty as well.
Look at the way he held his foot.
Yeah,
his foot was at the right angle, stiff, right? Slip or not, your foot doesn't do that. Right, that guy is a dirty little shitter, and he deserves to be sent off. Right, I've been saying this about Holgate for a long time. He's a dirty little fucker. He really is. Right, it's like Shearer. Do you remember Shearer? He was a dirty little bastard as well, but he got away with it. Right, Holgate's like that. Watch him play. You will see he does that a lot. He does it a lot.
I thought the penalty decision was right. Everton have a right to complain about, to appeal for that, but he did get a touch of the ball.
I thought it was Stonewall when I first saw it. I agree.
I didn't think it was. I thought he must have got to the ball, Lois. But Charlison's someone who deserves a slap. I don't like him at all.
Yeah.
But okay, let's see what John thinks. Right, John says that crap. That was
Conte. It's only a second game we're doing this already.
Very poor subs.
In response to that, if that's 2 inches to the right, it's a brilliant sub because Lo Celso wins it for us. But that corner was just
awful.
And what do you expect him to do? What do you expect him to do? Basically, turn this group of players that have been failing for the last 3 years into superstars in less than a week, in 5 days.
Yeah, that's true.
In terms of that corner, what frustrates me, and Conte, I imagine, will be going mad, is that Everton have conceded God knows how many goals from corners, and we put one on the bloody floor to the first man. You want to be making sure you put that into the area, and that's not changing players and changing them better and all that. That's just basic football. That's just poor. But he was very unlucky with a shot. But
look, you don't fix all of the problems we've got.
I think a draw was probably a fair result. It was we all said, didn't we, before the game, there'll be goals in this. I think a draw was probably a fair result. It's just
there were goals in this, but just they didn't get scored in.
Does that shot off the post mean that's
look at
target?
Look at
He's got normal coloured hair.
Yeah, and he looks so sharp. Yeah.
Does that shot off the post mean that that's our first shot on target in about 2.5 games, or does that not count because it wasn't inside the goal?
Does not count.
No, so we still haven't had a shot on target for 2.5 games.
The whole show I was talking to Scott. Why haven't we had a shot on target?
You know, this is going to take time.
No, but his first game,
We cannot be impatient. We can't be impatient. Come on. 3 years of failure. He's got to fix. He's not doing that in 5 days.
Yeah, but Rez, respect the fact that people are always going to make reactionary statements. Because
I know.
Either because they've just had enough and they want instant results, or because they've been having a bit of libation and they're just frustrated.
Yeah, chicken wasn't built in a day.
I do, and I sympathise, and I do, and there's part of me that's sort of going, "Oh, please, come on!" But
stop talking about food.
Yeah, you know, we've got to understand where we are. We might be a big club, but at the moment our squad is not that of a big club. Yeah, our squad is of a Norwich or a West Ham or so, you know, before this season. You know, it's going to take time to build, right? And the only reason I'm sort of a bit hot on it is purely because if we as fans, as we have supporters, do this now, we're not playing our part, and our part is to support this manager. There is no one else. If we start, you know, criticizing him, who do you want? Who do you want at the end of the day? Come on,
just the 2 games. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, 2 games, probably maybe 2 training sessions and a recovery session. You know, you don't fix the fact that we can't take corners properly in that time. You can't fix the fact that we have no creativity in that time. You can't get them understanding how to play in this new setup in that time. Okay.
I think you can fix the corners in that time because it's literally just make sure you get it onto the penalty area. It's a striker's job then to try and get onto the end of it if they know it's coming in there. Because that corner I could play a better corner than that, and I'm terrible. I paid to play.
But why is Lo Celso even taking corners? Right, he doesn't take corners.
The sun went off.
Which is more important, taking corners effectively or sorting the defense out?
Oh yeah, I agree with that. It's just
again limited time. He might not have had time to get to corner taking.
No, I have to disagree. Like being able to put a ball in the air isn't something that takes time, and they're paid however much they should be able to put a ball in the air. Yeah, I agree with the defence. That was a positive thing.
But the point is that's, you know, Conte can say to them, make sure you get it past the first man. But if they don't do it, that's not because of any failing on his part.
Oh no! It's not failure of the players. But my point isn't with the corners. That's not a Conte. That's just a terrible player thing. And the players should be able to do that. But with the defense, we looked a lot better defensively today.
I know now. The thing is, Chris, at the moment now, right? It's whatever they do, their mistakes. The players, Conte knows about it. He will mark it out. So most probably he'll find someone else to take the free kicks or the corners or whatever. Because the problem is, like what Rez is saying, he doesn't have time. He just landed 72 hours ago. On Monday, right? He landed on Monday. By the time they did the deal, it's Tuesday.
It's not a Conte problem. The corners. That's a player problem. Every player in that team.
Player. That's what Conte came out in his press conference, right? He said, right, I'm not here only just to motivate Kane. I have to motivate the whole squad,
the whole team. Yeah.
The whole squad, right?
Any player who plays professional football should be able to take a corner and beat the first man.
But
I think it's just so poor.
But we constantly see that people can't do that, Chris.
Our players,
I know they should be playing. But I mean, Son normally takes the corners. He's generally quite good, but he went off. But I just think that the corner was all, you know, because people moaned about Everton for not being able to take a corner. But it's exactly the same thing. Like he should be able to take a corner. His passing ability was unbelievable, Ericsson. But yet he still couldn't take a corner. It's exactly the same thing.
We have problems. I think if the territory, we have problems like we during set plays. Son is always taking the free kicks, right? And to tell the truth, I don't like Son taking the free kicks. Hardly ever results in anything. You see, okay. When the direct free kicks come along, we don't have a player who can take those free kicks.
We actually
That's
do,
another
but we
problem.
don't use him. We do have a player who is actually not bad when it comes to free kicks, but unfortunately we've not used him.
Who is it?
Eric Dyer.
Oh, Eric Dyer. Yeah.
Eric Dyer. He's good. No. You shake your head, Scott. You shake his head. Go and watch his free kicks. He's actually quite good. He's actually quite good, but he's a defender, right? So obviously we need to have one back, so we can't use him as the free kick, or we need him up front to head the ball. But he's actually quite good at free kicks.
That's direct free kicks rather than corners, though.
Of course.
Crossing stuff.
I managed to get a live stream, so I managed to watch the game. By the way, this is sponsored by Beavertown. It's only my second, so don't worry.
Brad, just hold on. Hold on, Brad. Hold on. Let me put a message out to Colin. Colin, I'll send you the link. You just hold on. Brad, continue. Sorry.
What I was going to say is there were moments of improvement in that game. Not many, but there were moments where it looked actually that's different. I noticed some triangles that are appearing on the pitch where they're creating triangles, so they've got an option to pass and you move forward, you're not going side to side. I saw that. I thought we tended to fall asleep a bit in the second half from the penalty decision. We're under the cosh there, but credit to the guys, they kept at it and finished not too bad. I totally agree on the corners. I mean, I'd never played football at any great level, but to cross the ball is the easiest skill in the world. It's so easy, But I thought there were signs there. We still didn't create enough in the final third. Still, I mean, they're saying on the TV, and I was just watching a bit of We Are Tottenham TV, that no shots on target again. But I think you'll find that Reguilon's right foot shot was on target. The guy headed it away.
They don't count blocks though. It's shots where it either goes in or the keeper is forced to do something.
Okay, and also they don't count shots hitting the post as on target, which I think is a bit mean. Yeah, Lo Celso had that free kick, which is a brilliant free kick. But you're right, that corner was a complete mess, and it led to them attacking and getting a corner. And I was watching it. I must admit, I was watching it thinking, "Oh, I know what's going to happen here. I know what's going to happen here." Luckily, it didn't happen. But there were signs there. But he's got a lot of work to do. But then we all knew that.
But what I saw, one really great thing, and I've been saying this again, I'm boring myself. First time plays, first time passes. I saw more in the first 10 minutes than we saw under Nuno's entire tenure.
There were signs. Definitely were signs, and he's got to. He had the same team. He made the same substitutions as well. He brought Tanguy on for Son, which I think was basically okay. We got the draw. Let's put another midfielder on, but an attacking midfielder. So you're taking your striker off or your forward player off, but you're putting one more in the midfield, but he's still an attacking player. So I thought that was good. I was impressed by that. I mean, there wasn't really any player that had a really poor game. I don't think. Skip was really good. I think it was a fairly decent performance, but it's just on that creativity side that we seem lacking. But then we haven't got a player, we haven't got that player in the team anyway. So you're always going to be struggling. But
one other thing I'll say. Remember, when Conte went to Inter, they were 10th. His first season, he finished 7th.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It took time. He's got to have time to get his ideas across, and also to understand what he needs to change. Personnel, system, tactics, the whole schmear. That takes time.
Exactly, and that's why we got to be patient.
About food, Rez.
No, we have to be patient because everyone's going, we got Conte, we're going to win this, we're going to win that, this is it, we're going to win. No, it will be a longer process than that. As I said, no doubt that we will be better.
We do look better. We do look better already.
Whenever the tenure ends, whether it be after 18 months or after 4 years, I think we'll certainly be better. If he has enough time, then I think he will leave us in a better place than he was when he got there. But disappointed we didn't win, but hey, we didn't lose. And who would have predicted 0-0, eh?
I did.
But hold on, guys. Hold on. I just need to tell Colin. Colin, I've sent you the link to your Twitter account already. If you want, please hop on. Right, like Spur Fact 81 says.
I can send it to him by WhatsApp if you want, Eugene.
I resent it to Twitter. Yeah,
I've
you
sent
also
it to
sent
him by WhatsApp, and when I sent it by WhatsApp, he then said, "Can you send it by Twitter?"
Yeah, I already sent it by Twitter already. Yeah, so it's okay. Ask him to check his account. It's already there, right? And of course, Skip and Højbjerg, right, need to transition the ball faster, a lot faster, right? We allow the opposing team.
That's a Conte thing. That is like Wes is saying. He needs time. They're going to be playing as a two midfield now, completely differently to how they were a week or two ago. So they're going to have to learn different disciplines and stuff. So that will come. But I thought defensively we looked a lot more solid. Apart from the penalty appeal, which Lois did brilliant with, I can't really remember him doing that much. Whether that's because we are a lot more solid with three at the back and a bit more of a team there, or Everton didn't really attack us as much. I'm not so sure, but we certainly looked a lot more defensive, and we were winning 50-50s as well, which was fantastic. Against Man United, well, certainly the three London derbies that we lost before West Ham, I think I'll probably count the number of 50-50s with one hand. Yeah.
And that
the whole Lo Celso chance off the post came from, I think, Højbjerg storming into a 50-50 and then Skip picking the pieces up. But
that comes from intensity. When you're up for it, you win more 50-50s because you're pushing for it.
Yeah.
Everything. The biggest problems under what's it called? The tail end of Jose, Nuno, the tail end of Poch was just standing off. Constantly standing up, afraid to actually press the ball, and that we saw more pressing. It's all coming together, and we've seen some green shoots for the first time. Under Nuno, we saw no green shoots. We saw nothing to make us think there was improvement down the line.
Well, maybe after the Man City game. Maybe after the Man City game.
Maybe after But after that, we saw nothing to suggest that Nuno was going to bring any improvement to the side. Whereas now already we can say we see progress. Yeah, we see progress.
I think what was particularly pleasing for me, and Brad touched on it, is after that penalty appeal, you could see when the Everton fans were up for it anyway, and then Everton pushed us. Was previous games when we were under the cosh, we go deeper and deeper and deeper, and then the attack, the gap between the midfield or the defence and the attack gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Whereas it's remained fairly constant here, and then we rode that storm, which. Generally, every game that you get in the Premier League, there's a period, even if the weakest team in the game have a 10-minute period. So you have to ride that, whereas previously, the 10 minutes was turning into 20 and then 30, and then against Crystal Palace 94.
And Conte was on the side going, push up.
That was particularly pleasing that we rode that storm, and then we got back into the game, had a few chances. I've been calling it ever since Everton said he wanted to leave. We need a playmaker. We need that creative player in, because it's different if you're Liverpool, who Liverpool don't have a playmaker, but they have a way of playing without one.
Yeah, exactly.
We're trying to play with a playmaker, keep the ball, and you need someone creative. So, like I said on this stream before, or half time, I can't remember. We probably both know. I'd be amazed if we don't get a playmaker or someone creative in January.
Liverpool have got one of the best managers in the world as well. So so at least we're level on that point as we've got one now. You've got Guardiola and Conte probably as. I don't know a lot about European football managers, but those three I think are certainly in the top 5 in the world.
Come 1st of January, Conte will pretty much know exactly what he needs, and there'll be a shopping list given to Levy probably by the 1st of December. And Conte will know exactly what type of players he needs, and probably exactly the player that he wants, not just the position. And it's up to Levy to put his money where his mouth is, because presumably he's been given assurances, Conte, that we will spend, and then it's up to Levy to then go and get him what he needs. But I'll be amazed if we don't get a playmaker in January.
Hi, Colin. I still think.
Good morning, Colin. It's morning in your over Colin, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. I sort of think there'll be a lot of activity, and it'll be cut price stuff if we do buy anyone. I think it'll be the summer. Well, the big test will be on whether they're going to back him, because January window is notoriously difficult to sign any decent sort of player. You literally got to look for players that are out of contract, that sort of thing. So
most of them are like that.
Sorry,
that'll be where that
Even Kessie is an example. He's somewhat running out of contract.
Exactly.
Because with that Kessie, he's out of contract in the summer, isn't he? So if you wait until the summer, there's a good chance that you'll miss out on him because other people will be in for him and he's free. So get him now for cut price. I think I read 10 million. I think get him now 10 million,
guys.
and then you can
Guys,
play him.
Hold on.
Because we're near the end of the broadcast, and Colin's just popped on. So let's get Colin to put his hat in the arena. Colin, what do you think regards needs, signings, and when they're going to happen?
That's a great question. First of all,
Colin, your mic has a problem again. It's scratching. Yeah, can't hear you.
Can you do sign language?
He'll come back in.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. Yeah, his mic is.
To be honest, when it comes to Kessie, we don't necessarily need to sign him in January. We just need to get him on a pre-contract.
Pre-contract, yeah.
Right. So even if he doesn't arrive, we can still get him for the summer.
Yep. Arthur?
Looking at the game, I found my biggest complaint is the final ball or lack of. There's no final ball. It was absolute rubbish.
Yeah,
true.
Now, the rest of the game was more like a bloody rugby match than a football match. Everybody's fighting and squabbling, there's cheating and diving. You know, they're terrible, Everton, and I don't know why the ref didn't book more. But having said that, it's that final ball by Spurs. It's just not happening. We could have had a few goals today if the final ball had been right. You know.
Do you think that could be do you think, Arthur, that could be lack of practice? Under Nuno, we hardly had any attempt to play the final ball, and it had to be pinpoint because the attacking situations were few and far between. When we were under Poch, we were getting like 20 shots off on goal a game, constantly on the front foot.
Chris, to answer you, I don't think when you've played in a team like the one Poch created, you should not forget how to pass a ball. You should not forget how to score goals. And I just find it incredible today that a lot of things seem to be improving, but that bloody final ball has disappeared. I don't understand it. Kane, again, all he was doing was either walking or jogging around the pitch. It wasn't Harry Kane that we used to know. Son, again, he went missing for large parts of the game, although he grabbed the ball and he did a few dribbles here and there. They weren't the gruesome twosome that we've grown accustomed to. And I don't see why that gets lost.
I think with Son, he maybe got affected with the booze and the treatment that he got.
Possibly.
He obviously didn't mean what happened to Gomez, and they were obviously booing him for the start. I think he maybe took it to heart a little bit. Where you've got to use those boos as motivation. Where you don't want me to score, I'll go and score and do that whole thing. But I think
Chris,
it maybe got to him a little bit.
Yes, Res, you were want to say?
I can offer a partial explanation, but it's about the way that sport is done, right? Professional sportsmen and amateur ones actually rely on muscle memory, right? It's about doing things without thinking about it. Now, if you've been playing a particular way, the muscle memory is set up to play that particular way, and it takes time to adjust your muscle memory to start playing a particular type of pattern. So that's what patterns of play really are, essentially. It's about you practice a particular way of playing, and then it becomes second nature. Because we've adjusted, we've changed the way we're playing, that final ball now will probably suffer for a while, and we'd actually get worse for a while until such time as they realize, right, my legs will tell me to kick in that direction because I already know that, X is running in that direction, or X is running in from that direction.
That's a really good point, because that also goes over to tactics as well. At the moment when you start, hang on, he said to do this and he said to do that, but that'll become a muscle memory of sorts if you can get a mental muscle memory that they'll be in the right position just through, and that's a really good point. I mean, I can put it down to playing guitar. You do the chords without even thinking.
Okay.
Some chords are more difficult. You practice, and you do them without thinking. So it's
give me a second to make a connection to that.
I was playing today.
I was playing yesterday. I played yesterday with the windows open, no earphones, really loud. So it's
okay.
But
right, hold on,
guys. Not just the passing, but making.
Hold on, Chris.
Wait.
Hold on. Kim, nice to see you. How are you, Kim?
Hello.
Yeah. Did you watch the match, Kim?
Only I was busy painting the living room of my flat, and I missed the first half, most of it. So.
Didn't miss
much.
I walked into a household of people just moaning. So.
Sorry about that.
That's the life of a Spurs fan.
Yeah. And, sorry, Chris. Yeah, back to you, Chris. You were saying?
Oh, I was just going to say, it's not only the passing and stuff like that; it's the movement as well. People have got a ball, don't know where to move because they've been not trained, but like detrained, if you like, to not make those runs anymore.
No, that's London transport.
But again, that will come. that will come to what Conte does in training, day in, day out, and extra sessions and keeping journalists waiting for an hour and a half on the movement and the passing and the But I do think once we get that playmaker or creative guy in, it will completely transform.
Yeah.
But Chris, I'd like to slightly rephrase that. Not detrained, but detuned. Because Kane and Son were bloody flat.
There'll be rustiness in there because they were so stodgy. We were so stodgy under Nuno. That was the big problem. It was.
I wonder what exactly he was training us with. Like what exactly was he telling the players to do? Made them so bad, that transition should have been much more smoother. But then, looking at the way they play, we know it's gonna take a while. I mean, we are assuming it's gonna take a while, but it keeps bringing us back to the fact that what exactly did Nuno do, and how did he actually manage the players that way?
So can I ask
smaller teams?
Eugene, can I ask the rest of the panel a question? Who was their man of the match?
Romero.
Nobody.
their man of the match is Romero.
Sorry, Royale. The number of times I saw him do little nutmegs, little run pasts, to things. That kid, I was really unenthused when we got him. I am so happy.
I'll give you my man of the match.
For their team or our team?
Yeah, as I asked the question, I'll give you my man of the match. I thought Lucas Moura was outstanding till he was pulled off. The engine in this fella.
Go ahead, Arthur. Sorry.
I thought Lucas Moura was brilliant. And he ran
when Arthur said that, Scott was like,
he was the engine.
I would go with Skip. I know what you're saying about Lucas or Moura or Lucas and Moura maybe, but I think I thought, as I say, I don't think there's any poor players or anyone that really stood out. So I think team-wise, it's actually not a bad performance. I must admit, I did panic a little bit when I saw Emerson back heel when he's at the corner.
Double back heel.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
I'd go with Skip as well. I thought him and Højbjerg have been good all season. But I'm not sure about more of running the midfield. But what he does do and what he did again today is every time he gets the ball, it's always forward. There's hardly ever gets to look back. And certainly under Nuno, I mean, I don't understand how Nuno got the job in the first place. If your best two players are Son and Kane and you have tactics where you're not going to utilise them at all, at least with Jose it was defensive, but with the view of Kane and Son are our top players, so let's get them on the ball as much as possible. But even under Nuno, which was so negative, Morva was always getting the ball and trying to take people on and create something.
John Fitzpatrick says Royale. right?
I'm liking
another
him.
good one.
The more I see him, I'm liking him. Certainly in that wing back, and he does get a lot of tackles in as well. I saw a stat that I think he's either the top tackler at Tottenham or the second top tackler at Tottenham. I think
Royale is getting better with every game.
He is.
He really is.
Someone I thought played quite well, and probably get me a bit of flack on here and in the thing. I thought Davies played well. Whether that's because he had two partners,
Chris,
or whether that's because Everton didn't do.
Oh, don't trigger me with Davis.
He was very solid today.
He
did
so much
give away a
flack
few
at some of
passes.
it.
Guys,
He gets so much flack at some of it, very warranted. But I didn't really notice him today. He was such a defender when you're rather than unless you're scoring goals from corners. As a defender, if you don't really notice the defender, I think they've played quite well.
Yeah, Mr. K, no score, Mr. K, 0-0. Right,
well, I
and
think
Privy,
he's doing security, so I think he can't have the volume up because they're having no. He's at a mosque and they're having an election, which means that obviously if he makes noise, he can't disturb it. It's like a serious thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But Davis, I thought Davis was going to win us the game at the end there, where he got the ball and he shot it.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
And against Vitesse, he was involved in attacks and essentially gave the assist for the own goal or for Kane's goal. So we write them off. But we're not.
Let's see what Conte can do. Yeah, but okay. Let's get to Prithvi. What do you think? Who was your selection for the best player?
I'd also say out of all the people, I'd say Skip. But I'd also give a shout out to Royal, just as Wes said. He also had quite a solid game on an honest note. A couple of risky stuff he did, but could be better. That I mean, as the games go, I think we'll all improve. We got to see that.
Yeah. Jamie, do you have a choice?
Not really, because I was following vlogs and such, but not actually watching the game. I was following various streams
and discussing sausages.
Discussing various food types. No. I mean, I couldn't say from the information I was looking at that there was any particular player that stood out. But the fact that we didn't capitulate is a plus.
But for me, I think I'll follow Jamie, right? Who to choose as the man of match, but I think it was more of team effort, right? Not much. Maybe Skippy put in an effort. A lot of the place they put in their effort. So I guess it'll very hard to choose a man of match. Nobody stood out to me, right? But okay, I want to get to Scott. Scott, right? You've been quiet all this while. What did you think about the game?
I'll say, this is what I'll say about Mora. Okay, I don't like him. I would rather him never play for Spurs again. But I'll say this: today he did the best that he could, and he tried hard, and he ran into blind alleys, and he lost the ball, and he wasted so many chances because he can't pass. But that's not his fault. He can't be a guy who's expected to be like a 10 or creator, right? He can't do that. So I'll give him credit. He tried as hard as he could, and I think he did the best performance that he can with his limited talents.
Go and watch him play. Go and watch some of his highlights from Sao Paulo, and you'll see how wrong you are, Scott.
But he's actually played.
I've watched him for 100 games with Spurs.
But that's the environment that he's in. That's the environment he's in. Yeah? You put someone talented in a bad environment, and that 2% mentality makes all the difference. At Sao Paulo, he was unbelievable. The reason that he's not lauded more is because he was there with Neymar. It's because he was there with Neymar. Neymar was there, and he was getting all the plaudits. But what's it called? The tears that you saw in the crowd when Moura left Sao Paulo, because he was one of their stars. The guy has bags of talent. Those goals against Ajax show his talent. How he is, right? This is the thing. If we focus on this is what happens with all fans. It's not just you, Scott. It's all of us. We focus on a negative for one player, and that's all we see.
Yeah, that's so true. I'm agreeing with you a lot today. Yeah,
Mr. K picks Hugo.
Yeah,
Hugo.
Man of the match. He didn't concede any goals. Yeah. But my biggest worry now, right, is that we didn't even get one shot on goal.
Yeah.
The whole watch along, Scott and I was going, have we had one shot on goal?
We had a shot.
We had one shot on goal. No.
I thought we did until the blocks don't count. So
when Mora hit the post, that doesn't count.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
To me, though, it was much better attacking than it was against United. I mean, that shot off the post, that's a shot on target. It's just ridiculous.
Did anyone?
No, if Hugo had tipped it and hit the post, right, then it would be considered a shot on target.
Yeah.
If he just hit the post,
that was a shot on goal to me. Reguilon had one. I'm not sure it would have gone in, but it was certainly.
How did Reguilon miss that?
Yeah, I thought it was in target. Yeah. Did anyone?
Reguilon.
Did anyone notice they were handing Andros Townsend a little bit of aggro during that game?
Yes.
Back into him. I thought, I wonder if that's a little bit of when he was at the club, because Pochettino famously got rid of him, didn't he? So I just wonder.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's a good guy. A lot of time for Townsend, because some twatterer, as I call them, had a go at him because he scored against us but didn't celebrate when he was at Crystal Palace. Some Twitter bloke basically laid into him for not celebrating.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And he turned around and said, "It's a club that I was at from the age of 8, and I made something like 100-something appearances for. You know, it's all about respect. He does love Spurs. Yeah. He's never said a bad word against us since he's left, and he's a good guy. Whether or not they were needling him, I don't know, but great if it was, because it's just more shithousery, which we also need."
There's needling him as well, because he's one of their danger men, isn't he? So as soon as he gets the ball, knock him down, get him off the ball. That's how you stop teams playing. You know, that's how. You know, teams target came for exactly the same reason.
I know when Lamella did it against Man United and got the player sent off, I'm going, well, that's what you got to do. That's what you do. Yeah, professional. But when Richarlison did, I go, you wanker.
One of the things I would say about Romero, I thought, Romero's got to be careful. I mean, that move in his head towards whoever it was, Richarlison. I mean, Richarlison needs a slap. I don't like the guy at all, but you know, if you do anything like that to Richarlison, he's going to go down. Now with VAR, all it needs is a little tap in his head, and it could be a red card. So he's got to be careful. He did it against West Ham.
Didn't Richarlison?
Here, he's got to be a bit careful.
Chris, I detest Richarlison.
Yeah,
I can't stand. If I could get away with punching him in the face, I would.
I don't know. Yeah, but he probably did it as well. But there's no need for Romero to retaliate or do anything. You're in the game.
No, you're right.
I've just realised that Arthur needs to be named after Hale and Pace. The management.
Arthur, if you do punch him, don't hit him too hard, because I'll be up behind you in the queue. So don't kill him.
Look, Ron.
On my live stream, did anyone notice?
Look, Ron, they're tittering. I don't like tittering. I don't like any kind of seaside town.
I'm just a professional yob.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but Skip is now suspended for the Leeds game.
Yep.
Yeah. 5 yellow cards.
Well, he'll have to skip that game then, won't he?
All right, guys.
It's about that joke was about as good as the match. Yeah.
All right, guys. Hold on.
The match was better.
Yeah. Hold on. Right. We've been on for about 3.5 hours already, right? So I'll go one round.
It's now Monday morning in Manila. Yay.
And Kuala Lumpur. Yeah. And it's getting close to midnight in India too. And Scott has just woken up. I think that his kids are going to bug him soon, right? And all right, one last round. Plug in your channels. Plug in your channels, guys. Where to find you guys and all that. And last thoughts of today's game. And we will start with Rez.
So you can find me on Shelfside Spurs Show with the lovely group. Johnny, Einstein, Jens, Nick, Kev, and Gaz. We usually do Thursday between 7:30, or if there's a European game on Friday between 7 and 7:30. It's pretty anarchic. We talk about whale seamen, Gaza drooling on minicab drivers' microphones.
Oh, he's talking about he's talking about sailors from Cardiff.
Yes, that's correct.
Ellen's mic.
I hope there are no sheep there.
No. People being dragged under trains. That was
Alan's
last Friday.
Yeah.
And so please do come and like and subscribe our channel. You know, we're quite small, but we have a lot of fun. We're still on the lookout for someone who can actually beat Jens in a quiz. He had a bad night the other night, only got 2 out of 13 points, which is unusual for him. So please, if anyone's thinks they know their Spurs, do come on the thing. Let me know. I'll let Johnny know. We'll send the link out. Come and challenge Jens or Ricky via THFC as he is in the comments. Okay.
Jens. I didn't realise that.
Yes, that's him. Absolutely.
Oh, right.
That'd be good. And if you want to follow me for my ridiculous comments on Twitter, you can find me at @that_Spur. My thoughts on the game. Fine, you know, it was better result than I was predicting. Lots of positives on show, which makes me hopeful for the future. You know, I don't expect jam today. Right now, I'm happy to wait for jam tomorrow because I know it's there.
What do you think about the Style Council?
Yeah.
Sorry,
and
that's not up to scratch. You should have said blueberry or strawberry.
Black currant.
All right. Black currant. Okay.
Oh, I thought yours was grapefruit. I thought you liked was it grapefruit squash or something?
Yeah, and it's finished.
Your drink of choice. That big bottle you had.
Yeah,
it's finished. It's finished.
Nearly done. I've got to make up some more.
Yeah. All right, Scott. The same thing.
Mainly come on here for the super streams when you do those. Love watching the game with you, even though I guess we have to work on our play-by-play abilities or something, Eugene. But,
no, Scott. Our watch-alongs, right, is people viewing us watching the match. I'm not going to interact with the people. They're watching the match too.
If you want to watch,
why are you watching me? Why are you not watching the match, right?
If you want to watch along with us, you need to give comments for us to give you feedback, and then you'll have commentary to go along with us watching.
Like lawn
yes, Scott. Sorry.
Yeah, and then otherwise in the comments, usually arguing with somebody about something. It doesn't matter too much. Mora, yeah. Other than that, with the game, I mean, like sort of like what Rez says, it's early on. Conte needs time to get a sense of the team and do what he wants to do. I think that we really need players, even in January, not big players, but I think 1 or 2 players that would allow Conte to get even somebody else, just doesn't have to be him, but like a Brozovic, who isn't world class, but just he's going to come in and play a role for Conte to allow him to do a little bit more what he wants to do. We don't really have a player that plays that kind of role. So other than that, hey, away against Everton, who isn't a terrible team, we get a draw, get a point. Could be a lot worse. And it's just kind of the start, right? So let's just be patient and see what happens.
Absolutely.
That's true, Scott. Well said. And Chris?
Find me at Let's Talk Tottenham on YouTube or at L Talk Tottenham on Twitter. So stream on YouTube Fridays 12:30, Mondays 8 p.m. Haven't had too many positive ones. This one will be considered a positive one, but we didn't lose. Give a like, give a subscribe, but only after you've hit like here and subscribe to Spurs Eurasian TV.
And share the broadcast. Doesn't matter whether it's Shelfside, whether it's Talk Tottenham, whether it's Talk and Ball, whether it's Brad's music channel. Watch it.
If you find my music channel, please tell me where it is.
Okay. Well, either way, at least on the football channels, Shelfside, Let's Talk Tottenham or Spurs Eurasian. Watch it. If you like it, share it. And if you really like it, subscribe to each and every one of us.
And if you don't like it, still share it and tell people this. I didn't like this because they might.
And still subscribe. And like. If you don't like,
if you don't like today, you might like the next time.
And Chris, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, pretty much what everyone said. I mean, it's going to be a process, isn't it? He's not going to change it overnight, but there's definitely positives. Didn't concede a goal. Didn't really look like we were going to concede a goal apart from the VAR.
Chris. Sorry. Yet again, Jens, you naughty man, you are stirring with that wooden spoon in that stinky material. You're informing us of stuff we really don't want to know about.
Oh yeah.
West Ham 1, Liverpool 0.
nil. Alisson own goal. It's been put down as.
Okay, Chris, I apologise.
That's right. Obviously positive, but we desperately need a playmaker or someone creative. But we haven't lost. Last game we got battered and humiliated. We haven't lost, and Everton's not a particularly easy place to go. Getting closer to that shot on goal as well. That's something to get.
Nearly there.
Nearly there. I don't think, this season isn't a write-off. It's about cups this season, and progress as much as we can in the league, and then summer transfer window really having a go, and then try and do something next season. But we can't really complain about a 0-0 after a 3-0 loss to United, and definitely some positives, a lot of things to work on, and that 90 minutes he needs to get people out on the training ground and learn how to cross the ball from a corner situation.
Yeah. And Prithvi?
Hi guys, I'm Prithvi. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at UrbanSlap and at UrbanSlap69. The whole Bangalore Spurs scene, we are still working on it, like right now because of the system issue that I'm facing. But apart from that, shout out to Eugene and Jamie, definitely for making me a part of this family. I'm very, very much satisfied with this. Thank you very much, guys. And please, guys, please do like and subscribe them. They're a really good bunch. You definitely like.
And we like the new style choice.
Yeah. He's going for an interview.
For the future interviews.
Yeah. And, okay, Brett. Brett.
Yes, you can find me on. I tend to haul myself after all of these channels at various times when they want me. But at Brad Hotspur is my Twitter handle, so you can direct message me there or see when I occasionally put something on Twitter. Once I find my music channel, it'll be. I'll let everyone know. It's getting closer. As soon as I've recorded a song or two songs that I'm happy with, then I will put it up there and basically say what you think about it.
Right. In the short term. In the short term, when we have one of these mega streams, maybe we can give you like a 10-minute Brad's Music Corner slot.
Oh, I don't know about that. Playing live is.
If it's a particularly boring game during half time, you can just give us a few tunes.
You could do like the Super Bowl halftime show, the crazy.
Just
you can do your peak countdown.
And then we will have some nopple what exposures,
action.
Brad, you can do a duet with Arthur.
It's amazing. Arthur, I don't. Also, have you seen that Josh sings as well? You know Josh. He sings. He does he did a Paul Anka sort of a lounge cabaret version of Smells Like Teen Spirit. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Oh, okay.
Arthur
plays.
Arthur, you might prove me wrong, but for some reason when I look at you, I keep thinking you'll be singing Me and My Shadow. haven't you?
Songs from the Blue Sofa. Hopefully, I'm trying to get it out before the end of the year, so we'll see.
All right. And the toss of a match.
Oh, sorry, thoughts on the match? I thought,
you forgot this was a football channel.
Yeah, I thought that there was positive signs there. There's still a lot of work to be done. It's not going to happen overnight, as I think everyone's saying. The one thing I will say is that I think a clean sheet, even though Everton were fairly poor, but a clean sheet is a good sign, because if your problem is trying to score more goals, I'd rather work on that problem than trying to concede less goals, if you see what I mean. It's a far more nice position to be in, because last season we all know what happened. We conceded so many last minute goals that we could have made the Champions League if it hadn't been for that. So if we can get that defence right and concede less goals and then work on scoring more goals, I think that's a much, much better sort of problem to have. So no, it's yeah. I'm
Richarlison,
confident for the future. Even though it might not be until next season, but yeah, I think there's promising signs.
Yeah, and I forgot about your thoughts of the match, Privy. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, like everyone said, we've got a lot of areas to improve. I mean, with each match, we are getting to know what exactly is to be improved, and I think Conte is gonna take note of all these, points, and try working on it in the next game. So hoping for the best.
Okay, and Arthur.
Well, first of all, thank you. Pleasure being with you guys anyway. But overall, there are improvements. But as we said earlier, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And as I said in our broadcast before the game, people are going to have patience and bear with it and not get over exuberant. Give it time, and it will happen. I think there's going to be a few upsets along the way. I think some of our favourites are going to get the boot out the door, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Yeah. Wait and see. Yeah.
So, one question I need to ask Rez. Rez, did you mention Wales?
I did, but I was talking about the creature.
Isn't that where men are men, sheep are scared, the sound of a zip starts a stampede?
Yes, essentially, yeah. It's basically where a sheep's tied to a lamppost is known as a leisure centre.
We're not going there. We're not going there today. Okay, it's a bit.
We're not going.
The sheep panic when they look and see a pair of Wellingtons behind them.
And Arthur, where do we usually find you and Kim?
Well, Kimber and I are, as we said before. I can't remember my new name, but I'll let you know because I'm actually thinking of starting a
channel
stream.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, nice.
I need to do some talking first, but I'll pass it on to you guys as soon as I've made my mind up.
You need to do some talking on the stream as well, Arthur.
Sorry?
You need to do some talking on the stream as well.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting and spending your time here, guys. I will put you in the back room, but if you have to leave and do other things, right? Go ahead.
Did you get Chris's thoughts?
Sorry?
Did you get Chris's thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We got everybody's thoughts. Yeah.
And give him again if you want, Bez.
I felt bad for you being left out. I
appreciate it, but you heard. I think I got.
Yeah. And Scott has changed to another room, as you see. Yeah.
Just
thanks, Scott. Right.
Scott.
Yeah, I got kicked out. Barbies are more important, so my kids.
Are we talking about steak and burgers?
Oh, barbecue again? No, we're not going there again.
Plastic dolls.
Yeah. But guys, I'll just put it back in the back room while Jimmy and I do the closing. Right? If you're still free, just stay back for a while. We'll have a chat again. Right? Okay. Just hold on.
Salute to every Spurs fan. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Even Jens.
Yeah.
Especially Jens. What are you on about?
Especially Jens. Yeah. Guys, see you in the back room later. Hi, Jamie. Two of us do the closing.
Well, the banter was more fun than the game. We didn't concede a goal. We still got a point, and at least this is the baseline. This is where Conte's going to start from. So I'm not going to go to the strike system. I think Conte.
No, we don't. We're not going to do the strike system on Conte. Yeah. No, we can't.
I would like to see Conte make a good enough job that come the time for contract negotiations, he and we will be willing to extend.
Yep, hopefully that happens. Right. And for me, it's like I'm saying, right, wait and see, right? Miracles don't happen overnight, right? It takes time to gel the team together for Conte to find the weaknesses, the strengths, and how to rebuild our team again, right? And the players are willing to follow his tactics, right? And like what Rest was saying, muscle memory, right? When the tactics come in. So at the moment, he doesn't have much time with the squads, the players that he has at his disposal. So it will take time to gel. Like see how he set up his tactics and all that. We'll support him all the way, right? We'll support him all the way. And let's give all a big shout out to all the guys in the chats, right? Mr. K, Jens, John Fitzpatrick. Who else do we have? Colin from Talk and Ball. Yeah, we forgot about him. He came on for a while, but I think he had some mic problems with his connections, right? Who else do we have? John Fitzpatrick, Chris Agamba.
Mark Swift.
Mark Swift. Yes, Mark Swift. Big up to Mark Swift. Spurfact 81. First time seeing you on. Thanks for your support. Talking about Colin.
No Gogoma today.
Yeah, well, maybe Gogoma's on some other stream, but no. Rest is also big up to Rest. He's on the panel.
Shane Black.
Right. Shane Black. Yep. Shane Black most probably is asleep now. It's about 2 a.m. in Australia.
Almighty Blues.
Yeah. Almighty Blues Ankit. Yeah. Big up to him. Right.
Mr. K.
Mr. K. Did we
Mr.
miss
Hutchinson.
anyone? Yep. Scott M. Yep. Scott M's here too. Right. And
Wayne Bonner.
Wayne Bonner, yeah, big Wayne.
Mr. Fitzpatrick, Ishak Talafadir.
Yep, Ishak, yep. Thanks for support, Ishak.
Talafdar.
Yeah.
I think.
So I'll try not to cut you off this time again. So I'll let you go first. Any last words?
Okay. My last words are roll on Christmas. I think that the rest of this year is going to be assessment and Conte working out his needs, getting what he can in the January window, and focusing on, as you said, focusing on the cup. I think you or Rez said focusing on the cups, whether it be the European Conference or the League Cup, and FA Cup when it starts.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. My last words, as always, Levy out.